Guys, how the heck are you? I am Fastidious with the new updated gear plan codes, gear recommendation settings. Many of you are probably really excited you can just mass sell tons of gear at any one go. The new settings are that good, so you don't have to worry about it. However, you cannot mass sell already leveled gear or locked gear, gear that heroes are wearing, so you're still gonna have to go through your account and cleanse that out. I suggest you all do that now, and you do it alongside me. I just finished a monumental gear cleanse going from 1,700 pieces of gear to you're going to have to wait and see. But I think this video is going to be really helpful for a ton of people that just want to gear cleanse along with me, want some tips, want to learn how to do it to begin with, or just want to suffer. As you pull off the band-aid, you rip that thing off and you cleanse out all that nasty stuff. And then moving forward, you can lean on that button and your life will be so much easier. So, let's do it. Welcome to my channel. I'm live on Twitch right now. Come check me out, twitch.tv/Fastidious_GG. But you're probably watching this on YouTube. This is going to be a live style guide in which I take you through my entire gear cleanse process. So when it comes to gear cleansing, it comes to not having fun in the game. It has gotten better. How has it gotten better? Well, let me take this opportunity to tell you I've got two excellent gear cleansing, gear recommendation codes that makes your life really, really easy to figure out how to use them. You take them, I'm putting them on the screen right now. You go to sell, you go to recommendation settings, you go to manage plan, you go to import plan, you copy and paste the code. This way you don't have any user input issues. You copy and paste whichever code you want, the mid-game one or the late and end game one. You do it, and then you will have exactly my rules, which me and Pink Jesus spent a ton of time perfecting over the past few months. If you are before the Gear Raid 21s and you haven't done a ton of gear farming in the history of your account, please use the mid-game codes. If you already have pretty solid gear on your account, you have now beaten Gear Raid 21 for all three gear raids, then use those late end-game codes, use those rules. You may be wondering, where are my early game codes? You don't need early game codes. You don't farm that much in the early game, and the simple selling of absolute trash will have you covered. You're going to keep basically anything with a relevant main stat. You'll basically mass sell all of your right side gear that has a flat main stat, so flat attack, flat HP, flat defense, stuff like this. Make sure you do only the things on the right, because obviously flat main stat is guaranteed on your weapon, that's always attack, and on your breastplate, that's always HP. But you can see stuff like this, trash. I have a bunch of it because I've been farming Gear Raid 3 until I got full to make sure this guide is as juicy as possible. Those codes will make your life really easy. You can do stuff like this. Quick select, unrecommended gear. Only the rules I use, only the gear that fits the ruls I'm using will get a thumbs up. So everything without a thumbs up, you don't have to worry about it. As long as you're using the right code for the right spot in the game you're at, you can click quick sell, unrecommended gear, okay, mass sell. In a single click, I'm going to get rid of 256 pieces, and I'm going to make 1.7 million gold in the game. Boom. However, you may have noticed that was only 200 whatever pieces. I still have over 14,000 pieces left to go. So that's the point of this video. This video is going to be for my account. We're here on my account. I need to do this, so that's why I'm filming this. I have a very end game purview, so I'm really picky on what I choose to keep, and I'm going to sell everything else. However, for you guys, you might be a little less picky. If you're early game, you're going to be not picky at all. If you're mid game, you'll be a little pickier. If you're late game, so on and so on. You get it. So apply the principles I'm going to talk about here so that you can, take good advantage of my tips, but make sure you're applying it in the way that fits your account. If you're as strict as I'm going to be on your account that's not as deep into the game as mine, you're going to pay for it later. So why is the number still so high? Few reasons. I farm all the time, and I go in here, I quick select, and I do unrecommended gear. However, every time you farm, there's a certain amount of gear that's going to get some thumbs ups, right? So I still have to, you have to take the time after, you don't have to do this every week, guys. Maybe every month, maybe every couple weeks. It depends how often you farm. You're going to have to take some time and actually level up the gear you got and see if it's any good. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, as it stands now, maybe if you're watching this way in the future, things have changed, which would be great. As it stands now, even if you do hide enhanced and locked and hide exclusive, if you still go here and do quick select, it will not select anything because it does not select any leveled gear. It automatically hides that stuff. So very likely, maybe I can find a piece really quickly. Yeah, like a piece like this. I've completely outgrown this piece. The substats were great, but it didn't roll well. This is a piece that I had locked from much earlier on when it was relevant to my account. But as long as you continue to cleanse and revisit things and your account continues to progress, There's going to be pieces that you previously loved that you've now outgrown. So they're locked. You can't quick sell them. They might have the good substats, but they rolled poorly. You got to go through and do all this stuff. I hope this video isn't too long. And when I say too long, I mean over 2 hours, but very likely it could be incredibly long. Very likely some of you are watching this for tips and to learn how to gear cleanse. I would assume some of you are watching to watch me suffer because I seem somewhat energetic, chipper by now. I guarantee you I will hate all of you. I will hate this game. I will hate my life, and I will hate the planet Earth by the time this is over because this is going to take forever. So here you go. Stuff like that is going to get sold. What could make this better? A quick unlock all gear button. The amount of time I'm going to take going through all these pieces and unlocking them will be tens and tens of minutes. It's going to be a huge portion of my life the next few hours. I'm going to have to go through and unlock gear. I'm like, oh, I don't like this one, unlock. Actually, that one's okay. But you know what I'm saying, right? The other thing they could do is mass upgrade gear. Because if we look down here, let's sort by what would be good gear, right? Let's go to these pieces over here. Let's do hide, enhanced, and locked. This is a small sample, but you can see these are kind of like the perfect trifecta of substats for some DPS gear on my Annihilating Might and on my Calamity. It'd be much easier if there was a button where instead of going through these one by one, it's actually easier if I go to the filter over here. These are just tips for Moonton. You guys can give Moonton these tips. You don't have to give me credit. I don't care. If we go like this, it'd be phenomenal. Why is this? What's going on here? Oh, I got to click here. Whoops. Yeah, so if we go to the bottom, it'd be great if instead of having to go, one by one and level these one at a time or whatever, like this, and bring it to +8, if you could go through, tick off 100 pieces at a time and bring them all to +8 at once, that would save you hours. Over a year of heavy playing, that might save you a day of your life. So if we could have something like that, I don't know how hard it would be to implement. It would change everything. Quick mass unlock and relock, and then we need quick mass upgrade. I'll upgrade everything to +4, upgrade everything to +8. It will make more sense once you watch me do this. So I've set this up enough. Let's get the frick into it. You got to figure out, first things first, what is like the basement quality gear you're willing to take on your account? I suggest you picture that for each type of gear. It might take you a second, or at least you do it while you go. Figure that out beforehand so you don't start saying, maybe I should keep it. No. If you're on the fence, sell that thing. Honestly, even if you're early game, you know what your account needs. If you don't know if you should keep it, sell it. There's more gear in your future. You want to keep this number nice and low. All right? Next thing I want to say, and shout out to Pink Jesus for helping me go over these things a lot. He also helps me do gear cleanses all the time as well, both, on his account, my account, and for viewers. You'll see, taking a piece of gear up to +4 costs like freaking nothing. And if it doesn't roll good at the beginning, it's almost certainly not going to roll good at the end. These are like pre-coded certain non-ancient pieces that they're going to roll like ancients. And otherwise, unless you're really early on, they're probably going to roll like crap. So if we roll it to +4, we'll see this throughout. And it rolls like this. These are probably what the rolls are going to be around. If it doesn't roll almost purple or over purple, like somewhere in this range to here on that first one, it's pretty unlikely nowadays the piece is going to end up being good. So let's take it to +12 now, just so I can prove my point. It's not a fact of life, but it is highly likely. So for expedience, what you can do, let's sell that already. If you want to go quick with it, I'm not going to have to be doing this all the time, by the way, guys. We'll do it later on, with filtering by thing. Just take it to +8. So to take it to +4, it only costs me, let's see it pop up, 2,500 gold, and those are guaranteed. So it always costs 2,500. The next 4 levels, typically, they'll never cost more than like 20,000. So let's see it here. Bringing it from +5 to +8 cost me less than 10,000 gold. That's basically free. It gives you enough information. Could I max this out? Sure. My first 2 rolls are below the second line. This piece will roll like crap. I'll max it out just to prove my point. Are there anomalies? Sure. But look at that. We got 1 roll that was over the second line. It was freaking flat defense. Get out of here. So that's a great tip. So figure that out, feel it out, get into it. +4, +8, it is free. Without further ado, let's get into it and let's begin. You can decide if you want to go piece by piece, if you want to go set by set, so on and so on. I think what I'll do, I'm going to start with the weapons, work our way across. I already know all these pieces are going to have relevant substats to some degree because I use my quick sell feature. So basically, I'm going to have to start leveling all this stuff, and if it doesn't roll really well, I'm going to have to start selling it, and it's not going to be fun. And keep in mind, once you're done with that, if you have a slightly more advanced account or even one as advanced as mine, you're going to reach a point where you only have the leveled gear remaining. So that's cool. You don't have to spend the time leveling it up to find out if it's good, but you're going to have to unlock each piece and make that assessment piece by piece by piece if it should still stay on your account. Without further ado, let's go. You can see here we got the triple stats and the HP bonus. This is pretty good. We roll it to +8. It's not good enough, baby. That might be good enough for your account. Again, don't do exactly what I'm doing. Apply it to what your account needs. For me, there's no shot in hell. Also prove my point again. These were both below the third line. The first roll, which is usually the most telling, was below the second. This is probably going to roll like shit. Normally, I would just sell this right away. Mind my language. I'll do it just to prove a point. Could this roll really high? Yes. Actually kind of did. So there, we got it proved. This is close, but still, I'll be honest, for my account, it's not good enough, especially attack bonus being the thing I care about. Now I'm going to have to show that a few more times over and over to prove it. I also hate that they bring you back to the top. That is a crime, and it's awful. So we might actually have to filter by thing. We might have to filter thing by thing already because I have so much gear on this account. Let's try to prove my point here. That did roll okay, right? So you'd expect more okay rolls, and that's what happened. But without the first two rolls, one of them being quite good, meaning like nearly purple or higher, it's not going to cut it. All right, we clearly have to filter because I have too much gear. So we'll just start at the top with my Astral Guardian, with my tier 3 stuff. You know what? I'll just do the opposite. Let's start with the tier 1 stuff, work our way up. I'll tell you one thing. I will have a video about selling exclusives. I will have a video about selling ancients. In this video, I will not sell any ancients and I will not sell any exclusives. That might not sound like much, but an account like mine actually has a ton of ancient gear, right? So there actually is a lot I probably would want to sell, but not today. That's not the purpose of what's going on. Okay, so we go over here. Did they add the thing where you can level up? This would be another huge thing. If you could level up gear from the sell screen, that'd be pretty enormous. That would be pretty major, but you can't. Okay, so we're going to filter starting at the bottom. What's the last tier 1 set? We'll start with our Annihilating Might. Not too many to work through here. Trifecta of substats with HP bonus. A nearly perfect piece. Could only be better really with flat attack or if it was exclusive, ancient, or variant. It rolled like crap. I don't need to F around and find out. I'll do it quickly just to show you guys. It continues to be crap. So far, we're out of the examples I've given, 3 times it stayed crap. 1 time it was not exactly crap. Sorry, I keep saying crap. What else do you want me to say? I mean, this gear's bad. Let's see. This is like a mid roll, so maybe we'll see a bit of mid. I'd be surprised if we do better than this on the next 2. I'll just max it out again to prove my point. And there you go, man. It's like, oh, one of them was kind of mid, maybe even a little better, but one of them's dog water. You kind of know from the first 2 rolls. You want both those first 2 rolls to be at least decent. This isn't a fact of life, but it is a common pattern, you know? So for efficiency, this is what I suggest you do, especially if you have a ton to go through. Let's keep going. It's not going to cut it. We're done. That might cut it for your account. It's not going to cut it from mine. We soldier on. The fun is starting to begin. It's setting in on me that this is going to take my whole flipping life. Is it setting in on you? Oh, by the way, I wanted to quickly say, I've done this once before, a year ago when I streamed this. You can see this thing took me nearly 3 hours. Can we beat this time of 2 hours and 53 minutes today? I freaking hope so. Go check it out. This is me when I had like a very mid-game, maybe like early late game account. Everything's basically still applicable. You know, they've added a few more sets, but all the things hold true. This is just the updated, more end game, maybe slightly wiser version. So here you go. Onward and upward. All right, we're off to the races. Ooh. Let's continue. That's a sell. It sucks because, I mean, this is good gear, right? But it needs to roll to stay good gear. When it has good subsets, it's just good potential. Until it rolls, it stinks. So yeah, no more messing around. I know what I'm looking for. If it's not there, it's not there. Here's a piece that you know why I probably kept this? I was like, maybe I'll recast it. Nowadays, with so much Wicked Vengeance stuff, I don't think I'm recasting Annihilating Might anyway. And I really think recasting hammers should strictly be used on like exclusive gear with those really high potential, unique substat combinations. So it sucks. That was perfect substats, and we have to sell it. This one is very borderline. This is probably the lowest I would go. I will keep this piece probably with the idea that one day certain heroes will just stay geared. I still mule my gear all around, all over my account. Here's the person I was talking about in the other video. What's up, Shinyu? That has nothing to do with this. Just looking at my chat. This is probably as low as I would go on my account. And is this borderline? I want to get rid of it. Like I was saying, I still mule everything around with tons of gear plans. This is the kind of piece that maybe like, I don't know, lives on my Amani forever for Infernal Faction Trials or something. You know, a hero I only use for Faction Trials. That's what this gear has become for me. Probably not for you, but for me. This piece is clearly good enough. Clearly, this piece is phenomenal. Make sure it's locked. Something else you can do while you do this. This is borderline, but we'll definitely keep it. Here's a piece I almost certainly am going to sell, but I said I'm not selling ancients here, and the rest are ancients. All right. So there we go. We did our Annihilating Might for the breastplates. Let's check our weapons now. I only have one piece left that we need to roll. Really perfect substats here. and really imperfect roll. It's sad. This is how it goes. The grind is brutal, completely and utterly brutal. Here's a piece that we've outgrown. It's sell time. This piece used to be good on my account, or at least usable. It no longer is. So you got to figure out, what does your account need? This piece, depressing as hell. Still somewhat relevant, but I'm not keeping that. I'm not keeping that. That's just how it goes. Especially on a set that is now not super, meta. Calamity's still awesome for a tier 1, but Annihilating Might, if it's perfect, it's good. But if it has a baby roll in flat HP and flat defense, no thanks. Not interested. This one is borderline. I'll come back to it at the end. Something else you can do if you want, once you're into your leveled gear, if you want to get a sense of like, let me deal with my worst gear first, there's a couple tricks you can do. So if you sort by a specific substat, or even multiple, whatever you do as the first one, that is going to be the order. So it's going to go from highest to lowest in terms of this substat. So I'm doing attack bonus. So here's a nice gold roll on the Sonora piece, down to 24%, 22, 20 and a half, 17, 16 and a half, 16 and a half, and then 16. So I know if I do it this way, the one here at the bottom is going to be my worst roll. So this one I can kind of look at and be like, yeah, it's close, but it probably is a sell, Something else you can do, here's another trick. If you want to sell a piece of gear that's already enhanced and already equipped, you can't sell it straight from that hero. So what I like to do is pick a random hero. Let's just do Gagron, who they refused to add to the game. He was part of the Crodor fusion way back when. A hero that's already like naked, not wearing any gear. You can use this hero to take the gear off the hero that's currently wearing it, and then take it off of him, and then it's sellable, assuming that makes sense to you guys. Because right now, I'll show you. This brace piece is really borderline, but I actually do think I am going to sell it. Even though it's unlocked, I can't sell it, not until no one's wearing it. So I put it on my naked hero, Gagron, quick unequip, and now I can sell it. So let's go again, sorting by the attack bonus. What's this piece looking like? This piece sucks, right? I mean, 16.5% attack bonus, crit's fine, but no attack speed. This is not going to do it. So we take it off of Aeon, we put it here, and now we sell it. What remains? This piece is great. This piece is solid, 24%, pretty good. That roll sucks, but whatever. And this piece is great, right? No attack speed, but for someone like a Virna or a Zaris, this piece is still super duper usable. Zealous, anyone that doesn't need attack speed. So here you go. We finished our first set. Not every set's going to be this easy. On to Whirlwind. Let's start with our breastplates once again. Let's just go to the bottom. There's nothing more we can really do. So this is like a tanky piece for a Whirlwind, basically like a hero like Mari. Ideally, I'm kind of at the point now in my game where I want Ancients with attack speed on a piece like this. But, if it was rolled really well, really tanky, this could go on Mari or Laurel or Aeon, any kind of utility spammer hero. Pink Jesus is in the chat right now on Twitch saying Whirlwind's the worst to cleanse. I agree, because you can imagine a lot of use cases for it. Pretty easy to cleanse if it rolls like that, though. I'm going to lose my voice. I can already feel it. Let's dial in. That would have been for an HP-based healer. If that makes sense. I'm not going to over-explain everything. You can watch the first live guide, unless I think it's interesting. So this one, that's a purple roll. It's pretty likely, I'll just show you, that the other rolls are going to be solid. This one made it to the second line, this one to the third. It's not guaranteed, but typically that is a sign. And there you go. So it's solid, right? Like nothing was under the second. The first two rolls tell you a ton. So this didn't roll terrible, but clearly not good enough for my account. I would say that is good enough for a lot of accounts. Really perfect substats again for an attack-based healer. It's not good enough. But again, it rolled okay. I'll prove my point one final time. It's pretty likely that's, they're not guaranteed. I was going to say it's pretty likely that you get those mid-second line rolls. I have to keep rolling them to keep trying to show my point. This is going to be for an HP-based healer, and that's not going to get rolled any higher. Let's continue. This is for an attack-based healer. Really, really nice substats. All right, so here's an example. This rolled really well. Very likely the whole piece is going to roll at least to the second line. If it does roll low, it's probably not going to go lower than 1.5 between line 1 and 2. Hopefully they prove me right. And there you have it. So this basically was coded as an ancient piece of gear, is kind of how you can think about it. This piece is borderline good enough. I actually think I will keep it. I could see this, especially with the HP bonus roll. This could fit on a nice attack-based healer. It's going to be for an HP-based healer. Pretty dang nice because it's got a lot of tankiness with the defense, but not nice with that roll. I also don't have to 16 things anymore. I think I made my point pretty well. I hope so. You can let me know. So much to go through. You can see now already, we're only, less than 20 minutes into this whole thing, including my whole spiel at the beginning. You can see now already how powerful +8 mass plus 8ing all your gear would be. So like I said, if you want to not just learn from this video or not just laugh at me and how painful this is all going to be, maybe consider spamming suggestions for Moonton that they add a feature where you can mass, select up to 100 pieces at once and mass level them to +8, because that would mean everything. That would change everything. I'll say, just while I'd mindlessly do this, because almost all these pieces will roll poorly. That's how the game works. What was I going to say? Keep in mind, as awful as this is, it's because I put this off for so long. If you are regimented and you do this, let's say every 2 to 6 weeks, unless you're a crazy farmer, in which case you probably don't need my advice because you're very deep in the game, it's never going to look like this, especially once you start using your quick sell features. Also, another thing I want to say, here's a potential DPS piece. Another thing I want to say is, now that we have the quick sell, it's going to be much easier to not let bad pieces build up. You can stay on top of it. So at the beginning, now that we have like these perfect rules now, they're only just applying. I only just released them yesterday. At the time of filming this, it's January 12th. I released them yesterday, January 11th, and I'll keep updating them every time there's a reason to update them. New gear, new functionality to the settings, whatever's added, right? But something to think about is you might have to just suck it up like I'm doing right now and just do one big cleanse now, and then you'll stay ahead of the 8 ball for probably the duration of the rest of the time you keep playing the game. But if you're like me and you just put it off forever, now you're just stuck. You got all these pieces locked, you got all these pieces enhanced, all these pieces you haven't gotten around to figuring out. You just got to bite the bullet. A lot of people are saying, can't they have a way to automate this? It doesn't exist. I think they already hold our hand a lot, or help me hold your hand a lot. So even for me, like, I have to suck it up and do this, right? That's what we're in. Here's a piece that could work for HP base healer or attack base healer. It rolled okay. Let's see. If the attack roll's huge, it's good for an attack base. It didn't. You can see it didn't make it to that third line. Let's continue. I'm already getting bored. You can see the energy leaving my voice, leaving. You can just see my soul leaving my body. We're not even under 14,000 yet. What a hot nightmare this is. I regret everything. Seamus is in chat saying the solution is to pay for a gear cleanse. That is true. We charge $80 for a gear cleanse. Pink Jesus and I do it. No pressure at all. But like, if I wouldn't feel so guilty about paying for takeover just because I'm the one doing takeovers, I probably would just pay Pink Jesus to do this for me. We've actually discussed it. But I decided in the end, I need to make the content. I need to suck it up and do it for myself. But yeah, back in the day, another guy used to help me with gear cleanses was Eridan, and I used to trade him content takeovers for gear takeovers. So I actually haven't sat down and done a takeover this big. Well, I've clearly not done a takeover this big ever, because we didn't even used to be able to have this much gear on your account, period. But yeah, me and Eridan used to barter. So Eridan, if you're still out there, he quit the game about half a year ago, but that was it, baby. This is all rolling like dog water. Get used to it. If we can find, we're live on Twitch. We got 101 viewers. Guys, let's set a number. I'm not going to do a poll or something. Let's decide together. How many good pieces of gear would I have to find to make this not the worst day of my life? So let's do an update after I finish these breastplates, actually. But let's try to think of a number together, chat. You can also leave it in the comments if you want, what you think that number would be. Obviously, I'm not going to put the number too high. I mean, I'm very picky on my account. So people are saying 100. 100 is delusional. He must be joking. 40, that's also delusional. We got 14,000 left. I would say 7 would be a win. I'm not joking. And we already know these all have relevant subsets. They all fit into my rules. I'd say if we can get 7 or more, it's okay. I'm seeing 310, 616. No shot, dude. 9, 36, 69, 10. I mean, if people are talking about how many pieces I'll save, then yeah, I'd say saving, whoever said 40, I think that's pretty fair. What do we got? Let's say we got 14,000 pieces left. Let's say 42 would be, I save 3 every 100. I think that'd be pretty realistic. And I'd say if one of those 3, so maybe it's 14, or maybe every 200 is one, so maybe it's every 28, then that is actually legitimately really good and I can get excited about. I think that's a win. We'll see. Yeah, good pieces for me now. We're saying 10. I think 10's a good number. So let's try to keep a tally. I might fall asleep, so chat, you're going to have to help me. This piece is borderline, but there's no flat attack, so this piece probably shouldn't have been kept. It was kept probably because of the heal effect with the HP bonus, but it's not good enough. All right, we're going to save a little time here because this stuff's leveled. This is depressing as hell because this had potential, but with no crit damage, it's not going to live on my account anymore. Let's see. No shot. You can see how much faster it is now that these are already leveled. This one's borderline, but no crit rate. Doesn't work for my account. That could totally work for some of your accounts, though. No. Picking up the pace. This one's really, really close, right? But without the crit rate, for me to keep that, I would need the attack bonus to be like 22.5 or higher. That's what I feel. It's not going to work. It's too bad. Some of this is good gear now. This is the one it's already made it through some cleanses, right? This is pretty close. That one I'll keep. This is pretty close, right? I said 22.5, but that's a really big flat attack roll with pretty good crit damage. But that's very borderline. This one, these are very comparable pieces. This one has more HP. Ooh, I don't want to waste too much time. We'll come back to it. This one's great for like a spammer, tanky hero that just, someone like a Mari. Again, you'll hear me say Mari's name a lot. This one's not good enough. It's sad. No shot. Now I'm trying to keep track. I think we're always, this one's a total L. This one had potential, right? We had that trifecta. Actually, we had perfect subsets with the flat attack. So this is a piece in the past maybe I would recast. But again, I highly suggest you only use your recast hammers on very, very high-end gear like Tier 2 or Tier 3, or specifically exclusive, Tier 3 exclusives. Where were we? Here, I think. This one's pretty close. With the HP, I'll keep it. That one's right there. That actually kind of confirms that I want to sell this. This is sad. Again, you can see how good some of these subsets were. The potential was there, but no. This piece is really good for an attack-based healer. I like it. This piece, it's good for an HP-based healer. Not incredible, but that heal effect is pretty mighty. That could have a place, at the very least, a faction trial piece. That's too bad. This Pelagios piece, this is very close. Probably just good enough to keep. And then we've got Ancients. All right, on to the weapons. At least there's less of these. There's going to be less of these because I'm pretty strict. You'll see with my rules, my endgame, late game rules, there's no gear that's allowed to be kept if it doesn't have attack speed. You can see the lone exceptions were Ancients or gear that was already leveled. So let's check this piece out. I mean, let's be honest. This is a great piece, but I've outgrown that piece. I'm not running a Whirlwind and compensating for the lack of attack speed just by the set bonus. Almost all of you should be keeping that piece. Let's check these Ancients. This one's pretty dang good with the trifecta. So is this one. I mean, the rolls aren't good, but just having the crit damage on the weapon, that's only possible with variant, ancient, and exclusive gear. You might be saying, oh, I have a normal piece of gear. The other exception is gear you bought straight from the shop in the beginning of the game. Obviously, I've never done that. This is going to be for an HP-based healer. There is no heal effect, though, so it already is going to get sold. Actually, I totally take that back. This can also be great for like a spammer utility hero, like a Mari. Mari. Mari's important, okay? She's a little menace. She's so good. This is definitely for an attack-based healer. I'll tell you, if any of these pieces, if the attack speed rolls well, it gets kept. This one rolled well enough on the first. I just want to see what the attack speed rolls as. Not good enough. Actually, now that we've moved on, it's going to be in order of attack speed. So you can see, like, is that really my best? There's no way. Wow. The best attack speed weapon on my whole account is 77. What a hot nightmare. I've been playing for a year and a half. That's pathetic. This is good for both kind of healers, and it rolled really great. So I'm going to tell you guys. So I really hope it proves me right. I'd be shocked if this piece doesn't roll well for the next two subsets. Shocked. It has that pre-coded thing. There you go. It rolled like an ancient, right? That's what that shows us with the +8 trick. Here's a DPS piece. It's going to have to roll really good because I don't really use... Oh, watch. Again, watch. There you go. That's a piece I can almost get excited about. This doesn't make one of the 10, but here's a real keeper. And I really proved my point twice in a row. You love to see it. You love to see it. You're going to love the way you look. Here's an HP-based healer. This is a nightmare. Maybe I can prove my point one more time in the wrong direction. Trash. There you go. Do you believe me yet? People are saying they run out of gold so fast. If you start a cleanse with 10 million gold, you know what? I'll be honest. If you sold it with 3.5 million gold, even leveling like this, you'll end up selling enough stuff as long as you had some stuff to pre-sell. I guarantee you it will be enough. Obviously, I have a huge stack of gold, but I've been doing this forever, right? I was early game at 1.2, and I've did a lot of cleanses for players as well back in my day. So usually you either, if you make or lose money, it's very marginal. You're kind of going up and down in terms of profit and loss. The only way you make no money, obviously, is if you, is if you have no already leveled gear to sell. But if you do this the right way, where you revisit every 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, there's always going to be gear that you sell. I've done a lot of cleanses where I've made accounts 4 million gold, 10 million gold even, for ones that really didn't know what they were doing. Almost done here. I'm sure we just dipped below 14,000. Trash. Hot night there. Roll this just because I'm curious. Still not breaking that 77. Is my account cursed? This piece is fine. No crit rate, but maybe I probably have enough gear that theoretically I can build the 100% crit rate from 4 pieces. Maybe this goes on a Wrath, something like that. HP based healer, pretty darn good. All these are going to have it. Now we're going up in order of attack speed. This one's borderline. This one actually is a sell, believe it or not. This one's quite good. We got the flat HP. We got the nice attack speed. The rest is all basically going to be good. Yeah, this is all looking good. That's all good. Okay, sweet. I can show you my breastplates are a lot spicier. This sorting by attack speed makes no sense because it's ancients only, but wait till you see this piece. Kaboom! 100 attack speed. I got this like a month ago. I don't even think I've shown this off on a stream yet. This piece is wacky tobacco. I think that's the technical term for it. If you're jealous, let me know. The chat's saying this is beyond tedious. Yeah, it is beyond tedious, and we are only 1/14 of the way done, and we're 30 minutes into this. I'm going to pick up the speed a lot, though, because I've kind of explained how it all works. Let's go, let's go. Here, everything's already... Oh, I did these already. Perfect. That set's done. Nearly halfway through our tier 3s. Obviously, I saved tons and tons of Calamity. Buckle up. I do have a rule where I keep every inspiration chest, so if it has attack bonus and flat attack, it gets kept. So there's going to be a lot of trash that you see. I hate they're making us go down. Maybe I should start at the top. Save myself the time. I'll tell you, the left side is more annoying than the right side. So... this will get better as we go on, but I don't want to sugarcoat it and pretend, oh, let's start with the right side. It will be more fun. No, tough shit. You're going to see how much this sucks if you choose to sit through this video. This is life, baby. So when it's those pieces that let me try to find, this is for a healer, but next time I find one, this is actually perfect subsets for an attack-based healer, and it rolled terrible. If we find, here's a piece. No, this is actually good for attack-based healer. I really want HP bonus at my level for an attack-based healer. That's pretty good. So this, you're now thinking Inspiration. You're thinking Dolores. You're thinking Bubba. Of course, you're thinking Constance. If this, that's pretty good, 418. If this can roll like here or over, this is a real contender kind of piece. You should always be looking to upgrade your Inspiration gear. If this heal effect rolls well, this is great for an attack-based healer. And it's actually a sell now. Look at that. And that kind of is like an ancient, right? Occasionally you get the ancient with the 3 decent rolls or 3 pretty good rolls, and then you get that 3.5% attack bonus or whatever. How many times does that happen to you? It happens to me every flipping day. That's okay. Give me some big attack bonus. Big attack bonus. Nope, not good enough. Sold. This is not a DPS piece. It might seem like it is. This was for Inspiration. Not good enough. This could be a perfect Inspiration piece because it's HP bonus with the Inspiration stats. Nope, we're done. Yeah, definitely. I definitely do it from the top if you have this many pieces. It's much faster. I wonder how much time I would have lost just scrolling to the bottom each time. Doesn't really matter top or bottom if they're all unleveled, right? Kind of just a force of habit. At this point, I'm just going in. If those first 2 rolls, if one of them is in purple, I'm going to be honest, we're done here. If that wasn't clear already. But again, you can see if we could mass level everything up, it'd be a lot better. Also, maybe we could turn some of these animations off, just automate this faster. I mean, the tedium of this is not fun. We got a first-time chat from DollBabyCP. You better believe I'm going to upload this to YouTube. You think I make money off Twitch? A video like this? A stream like this? No shot in heck. Speaking of which, if you're watching this in the future, I'm on a big push to make Twitch partner. Twitch really treats you poorly. I mean, it's such a fun platform to hang out on, but it treats you really poorly until you make partner. I should be making it in 12 days' time. What would really help if you want to check out my streams, I'll be streaming almost every day for the next 2 weeks. And then starting February, I'll probably be streaming every single day on Twitch, assuming I'm able to get partner. You can also go follow my Twitch channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, well, if you're watching this live right now on Twitch, if you're one of the, say it's back to 101. If you're one of the people watching, please make sure you're followed, like Dollar Baby with the first time chat. Please follow me here on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, following on Twitch is the same thing as subscribing on YouTube. That piece was really good, by the way, for an inspiration hero, but I've got really, let me actually just show you. I have really good inspiration gear already. So it needs to be better, right? And this isn't even showing you my calamity. And that actually, this isn't even showing my warlord. Actually, I should have stated that. So if you're at my level, especially with the calamity, I'm only keeping calamity if it's so good I'm going to ascend it, right? So like this is 25% and 450, right? It's like a whole nother level. I can, here's a piece 534 with 24%. The bar's pretty high for my inspiration gear. But like I said, I'm being diligent and I'm always on the hunt for more. What I was saying is on YouTube, you subscribe and that's free. On Twitch, the version of that is following. So you might think on Twitch subscribing costs money. It does. It's like a very weird donation kind of system basically. But following is to Twitch as subscribing is to YouTube, if that makes sense. I hope it does. For anyone who took the SATs back when I did or earlier, I know with the SATs they got rid of the kind of analogous, the this colon blank or whatever. That was my bread and butter though. I didn't get a single one of those wrong on the SAT. I love an analogy. I love a this is to that. Not too shabby. Come on. Give me gold. Give me gold. Let's see the crit damage. If the crit damage is pretty big, I'll probably keep this piece. Yeah, I probably will. One day, you can see I've got a lot of these, 620, not that much. At one point, I had 2,000, and then I just went nuts, turning a bunch of Calamity into Warlord. If I get back to like 3K one day, is this a piece I get spicy with? I don't know, probably not, but you never know. It's nice to keep one once in a while to keep yourself sane. Perfect substats here. Literally perfect substats for an inspiration hero, and literally terrible rolls. We've got Kyle Myers is saying gear is the hardest part of the game for sure, and cleansing is the least fun part of the game. So again, I'll probably mention this another dozen times. I encourage you to not be like me and let this number balloon so high because you're going to have a lot of fun. Like you can see already, this video being under 3 hours, very unlikely. This video is probably going to be 4 or 5 or 6 hours long. And I got to suck it up, dude. It's wildcard weekend. I want to watch the NFL. I can't. I got to do this. Let's go. What else can we do? Why don't they let us mass upgrade? Tay Shren. By the way, guys, if you want to be in the YouTube video, if you're here in chat, just ask me questions. We can turn this into a Q&A because I got to stay busy. Tay Shren is asking me where I'm from in America. I'm from New York City, but I live in Utah now. Ooh, that's pretty spicy. Give me gold on the attack bonus. Not good enough. Yeah, guys, if you want your name mentioned, pop up in the chat. That's huge. 495 is huge. Make my flipping day. This is perfect substats. Oh my God, we've got a contender. If this is huge, we've got something. Oh my God. If that HP, because basically you can't get flat HP. So I guess this could be defense bonus, but for a lot of inspiration heroes, flat defense is good. If this was like gold or like somewhere in the purple around here, this is a piece I would have ascended. As it stands now, I think I'll lock it, but probably that piece will be sold within the next couple months. It's pretty sad. By the way, guys, if you, whatchamacallit, if you're like, don't want to deal with all this inspiration gear and you think you have good enough, you can just ditch that rule. I'll show you right now. It makes your life worse. A lot more stuff you might not want. You wouldn't want it for anything else, right? The inspiration chess rule is literally like, if it has attack bonus and flat attack, you keep it on Warlord and Calamity. You can ditch that rule. You can import my settings and then customize them to your liking. I highly encourage you to do that. I tried to make them as perfect in general for everybody, but everyone's going to have their own tweaks. Even I make my own tweaks to my own rules. I make the general version for you guys, and then I start getting spicy with it, if you will. OG says, what makes me like the Rivian as opposed to other EVs? To me, it's like the best looking car. I love it. I've never gotten to drive one, but everything I've read about it, it's supposed to drive beautifully. It's gorgeous, and I love that it's American made, and I love that it's not Tesla, quite frankly. I'm sure I'll get some Tesla lovers that are hating on me, but yeah. I'm trying to support other brands for sure. Why am I doing this? Why am I sorting by freaking anything? Have I ever visited Scotland? Yes, once. Actually, no, twice. I take that back. The first time I went to Edinburgh, I wasn't even on our agenda. I was on this like Euro trip my senior year of college during our winter break. And our last stop was from Dublin to London. And we had enough time in Ireland. My friend had just been there, and I was going to be going there next year, the year after that too. So on a whim, we just booked a Ryanair to Scotland for like 40 pounds. And yeah, we just spent a day and a half there. We spent like half the day in Edinburgh, and then we rented a car. My friend had never driven on the left side of the road. It was kind of a disaster. And we drove to the Highlands. We were trying to get to the Skyfall spot in the Scottish Highlands. If everyone's seen that James Bond movie, I love it so much. And it was snowing when we were there, and the road was closed. We made it like 5 kilometers away. It's not too bad. Let's see how the HP rolls. I'm just curious. Kind of spicy. Let's see. This one I'll kind of keep. Like if I really need a tanky thing for some healer, I don't hate that piece. That piece won't get ascended, but it's not not a bad piece. No shot. I will also say for these calamity pieces, you know what I'll do to save us some time? No, I won't. I take that back. I was going to sort like for the inspiration pieces, it needs attack bonus, flat attack, and HP bonus. Otherwise, I'm going to ditch it. But obviously, then I'm still going to have to manually go through everything because then there's still going to be the DPS stuff to deal with and healer stuff. So I take it back. But in general, for these inspo things, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need some big HP bonus to consider ascending it. Oh my God. Did we find one? Gold. Oh, this is heartbreaking. This is so close, but that is a sell. I mean, this is so close. If this could have gone up to 473 or something, this would have been a top content. That blows. That stings. And again, that's a piece almost everyone should keep. My account is just, I'm at a very picky point in the game. Unfortunately, definitely makes it, it's going to be much harder to get excited about this stuff. So yeah, and then the other time I went, I really want to go to Glasgow, and I had a friend from New York she was studying in Edinburgh. So I went there. I was going to spend like 3 days there, but I got into not in a fight, but I just was like, oh, this is kind of what you're like. It was someone like I knew kind of well, but it wasn't like my best friend. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go by myself. And I left a day early, and I spent like 2 or 3 days in Glasgow. And I really did like it. I thought that city was so beautiful. I used to travel all around Europe because I worked a ton like I did now, but I was bartending, so I had a lot of flexibility, and I lived in Amsterdam. We can take this one, but I think this is a fluky roll. I think it's going to roll bad. That's not too bad. Obviously, this isn't good enough, though. That was just for fun. But yeah, I would bartend, so my hours were very flexible, and I worked a lot, usually like 6 days, sometimes 7 days a week. But then I did that, so then whenever I wanted, I could take like a full weekend or 4 days or 5 days off, and I would travel like at least once a month when I lived abroad for the first time when I lived in Amsterdam. That was a very different time in my life. Perfect substats, please. Oh my God, please. That's one, baby. That is going to live well on my account. Obviously, it wasn't the greatest piece ever, but that piece is like, that is going on Guild Boss 2 Heroes. You can pop off in the comments. You can pop off in the chat. Acquired my gift of the Gab. I've bartended like my whole life, so I don't know how I'd put the, what came first, the chicken or the egg. This is kind of spicy. This is just a crazy piece. I'll keep it. Why not? Who cares? If you could sort gear by the rule they fit into, yes, but remember, some pieces will fit into multiple rules. But yeah, that'd be a cool way to sort. That'd be really cool. Some big rolls all of a sudden. I wonder, could there be seeding, and all of a sudden we hit this time at 4:54 my time is a good time for roll seeding? I don't know. All right, what is next? Took a very quick break to answer a message. Jello Jiggler's asking where to find my settings. They will be on my website, but for now you can find them on the video where I recently shared them, or at any time in my Discord, the Fast and Fastidious. They will be pinned under the hub category in the war chat, the war general chat. They will be pinned there always. The newest code will always be there. If it's not there now, Pink Jesus or I will pin it later. I'm sure by the time you people are watching it, it absolutely will be there. Let's see. This piece isn't bad if it rolls. Of course it doesn't. Quick little check-in. We just went under 13,050. So we are making progress, but boy, not too quickly. That's not good enough. I will say, there in some ways, cleansing in the end game is way worse because you find there's way less pieces to get excited about. and it's much harder for the gear to roll well enough that you're like amped up. But it's so much easier because you're so picky. You can sell so much more, so you don't have to use your brain as much. I remember back in the day when I would do this, especially even if I do a gear cleanse for someone now on a mid game account, it is like torturous being like, do we keep this? I don't know. And then I go reference other pieces. Not an issue. Not an issue here, right? Especially when it's your own account. But it's clear as day. They have to roll phenomenal, especially on these tier 1 pieces. They have to roll phenomenal, like that one piece we ascended. They're going to have to have perfect substats and roll fantastic, stuff like that. People are saying I should start doing account takeover gear cleansing. I do that. Yeah, I've always done that since day one of playing this game. That piece was solid, but obviously not good enough. This piece is literally perfect substats for an inspiration hero, right? The 2 tanky stats, attack bonus and flat attack. I'll try to shout out pieces that are like, this is a good example of this. This you might be confused. This is a attack-based healer piece, flat attack bonus, flat attack bonus, and heal effect. For me, though, it's not the kind of piece I like to keep very much anymore because I really want HP bonus on my attack-based healers because like every endgame piece of content now, you need your Eloin to be tanky or your Hollow to be tanky or Lily or so on or so on. Maybe Lily a little less because I'm just using her in GVG and you can kind of hide her. But you don't understand the point. Pharisee, he needs some tankiness. Tayshen saying he charged $500. We charge $80. And I don't see that price increasing unless demand goes way up. But as of now, we do about 2 to 3 cleanses a week, which I think is $80. We can't justify charging more. But yeah. The not enhanced filter, because I'm gonna have to go through the enhanced too. That is a good shout though, but let's see how this HP bonus rolls. Just was curious. It was going to be gold for me to keep it. Hide equipped. Yeah, you can do hide equipped, hide. I don't know how to do the hide enhanced, but you can do the hide equipped. I guess that's a good shout. But I'm going to sell some equipped gear too, so it doesn't really work. I don't think there's any. Oh yeah, here. To be honest, I didn't even know they added this. Yeah, we can do this for now. I just got to remember to toggle it off when I'm done. Good shout. Shout out to Elfer. But yeah, for me, they didn't have those buttons back when I did this, so I don't even think to click them. But that is a very good idea. Good point. That one had potential, but it was blown. I'm excited to dip under 13,000. That's my big motivation now. If you guys want a free gear cleanse, Glay says he does them for viewers for free, but it's a big queue. I mean, that's always the thing, right? That's the trade-off. I don't have the time to do anything in this game for free. But I can always suggest people that are great at it and do it for cheap and do it for free. Some people obviously like me to do it for a takeover, for a cleanse, or whatever it is, for whatever reason. But there's many, many options, right? But free, there's always a trade-off. Because then you get someone amazing like Glace, but I bet he's got 20 people because he's pretty dang good at this game. High demand kind of fella. This is close, but not good enough. Yeah, like R-Type's in the chat. R-Type does free takeovers when he has time. So sometimes he has tons of time and he'll do free takeovers all night, but then sometimes he doesn't. It's this, that, and the other. I get 15. That's actually not even true anymore. I was going to say I get 15 takeover requests a week. No, I probably get about 50 nowadays. I get between 5 and 10 a day takeover requests. Not all of them come into fruition, but imagine what the request would be if my prices were cut in half. Cleanses, we haven't bumped the price because we haven't needed to. The demand's not nearly as high. That's actually crazy. Back in the day, it was 15 a week, and now I'd say some weeks it's well over 50. That's kind of crazy. Life, man. Life. This piece would be the best possible attack healer piece, and it is. This is our second W piece of the day, guys. Put that on the board. We're off to a pretty good start. This piece is really good. I'm not going to ascend it anytime soon, but this is absolutely the kind of piece I eventually would ascend, depending on the rest of my account. Even as a calamity piece, this piece will work for me. So yeah, we've got, I'll be honest, guys. We are just less than 200 pieces in, and we have 2 like full W pieces. We've probably kept 6. This is pretty spicy. It might not feel like it. Also, I'm going to say, shout out to Elfer again for suggesting to use this. It didn't even cross my mind. You guys, some of you are probably screaming at your screen. If you're still watching, let me know if that was you. Being like, why does he keep scrolling down? When I was ranting about having to scroll, it's pretty funny. So let's click this off. Yeah. People are asking what's the best way to build constants for inspiration. If you have another tank, you just build her for straight inspiration. You don't care about anything except for attack, and you put her in an invigoration set, or if you have good enough Wings of Grace. This is okay. If the flat attack roll is great, it's good enough. It wasn't. Cue the narrator. It wasn't. I'm sure that was a perfect Morgan Freeman impression. Andy Dufresne. Frank Archer said he was screaming because he was doing the same thing as me. Hey, I can still learn things. I mean, I knew it was there. I've read it in the patch notes, but I've never actually sat down to use it. Again, I haven't done a cleanse for myself and like a real cleanse for myself in an incredibly long amount of time. Basically, when they first introduced the gear settings, I was like, I knew they were coming for like 2 months, and I was like, I'm not going to cleanse until they come. And when they came, I could always just clear like 100 pieces at a time with the button. If I need to, I'd clear an extra 50 or 100. And I was like, just put off doing a big cleanse for the longest time. I can put it off no longer. Very nice here. I'll prove a point. These next two subsets, at least one of them will roll, if not purple, very close to purple, if not better than that. I can really guarantee that. There you go. This was a pre-coded piece. You can really see it. Once you do it, you'll really start to see it. This kind of piece could work on so many mid-game accounts. Obviously, without crit damage, it's not good enough for DPS. And without huge rolls and the HP bonus, it's not good enough for me for inspiration. Test. What's going on with this mic? So annoying. I gotta hold it now. The thing is, I wanted to put my chair back up because my back was hurting, but no, we got to keep the mic low so I can talk right into the mic. Oh, and I hit my camera. The whole thing's falling apart. Hey. All right, let's lean back. Let's get comfy. We're settling in. We're almost under 2K. That's crazy. We're almost under 2K. We are. I don't know how deep we are into this because. Let me see how long I stopped filming for like half a minute. We actually passed the hour mark about 5 or 10 minutes ago. So buckle on up. I can't lean back. It's hard to focus. All right. If anyone in chat wants to give me live updates from the NFL games, please do. Did I bet a significant amount of money on the Packers and the Eagles? I wouldn't call it significant. I'm not a big gambler. I'll never gamble more. Like the most I'll gamble in a day, $100. I'd say usually it's more in the 20 to 30 range. But I like to gamble once a week, once every other week. I gamble frequently enough that I like to do it, infrequently enough and small enough amounts of money that I never make money and I never lose money. I win a little bit of money one week, I lose a little the next. I have enough money in the thing that it just goes up and down from whatever original $200 I put in. I never cash it out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please. No. Oh God, we have to sell this. God damn. Even if this was like 20%, it would have been a real spicy thing. We're going to sell that. That sucks. Many of you will keep that. I have to sell that. It does feel bad. Let's get a sense. How many more Calamity breastplates do we have? Actually, less than I thought. I thought that was going to scroll longer. All right. Not too bad. I'll tell you, the hardest ones for us are going to be these Calamity ones and then the Life Force ones. Thankfully, we already finished the Whirlwind, but not too bad. This is going to have to be humongous. We need gold again. Nope. Not a bad piece, but not for us. Fun fact, I haven't had a single bite to eat today. All I had was this coffee that I finished. Oh, no, not this one. Yeah, no, it was this one. This is the one I had today. I have 3 empty coffee cups on my desk, I'll be honest. Many days I have a huge dinner. You guys can tell by looking at me. I eat a good bit. But many days I just have my one meal, and my one meal is like literally 2,000 calories. It's not healthy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, gotcha sustains me. You know what I'm going to do? Just because my back's really hurting, I'm going to go on my knees right now. Praying to the gotcha gods. Please. Please. Don't torture me any longer. All right. I'll be honest, like for Dolores, her base defense is so low that this piece is better than with defense bonus. For Constance, no, but for Dolores, this is the perfect Dolores chess piece. I mean, if it was a Warlord, obviously it'd be more perfect, but Dolores prefers flat defense. That said, I'll mention it again, and you'll hear me mention it a dozen more times. Can you see now how nice it would be to mass upgrade to +8? Do you guys see that? Kyle Myers is saying, for reference, I've spent 10 million gold. That's not true. I've spent 9 million gold. We started at just over 96 million. And remember, I've upgraded about 8 or 10 pieces just to show you guys stuff that I never would have done otherwise. So I'd say I've probably lost about no gold if I'd done that without that, right? Those 8 to 10 pieces maybe cost me 6 million. So maybe I'm in the whole 3 million. But keep in mind, we have absolutely so many already leveled pieces that I haven't gone through yet. And every time we sell them, I'll actually show you guys that right now just to mix it up. I guess if this attack bonus is huge, we'll keep it. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. You'll see how much we'll make really quickly, right? So if I go like this and I start going through these, like this piece is an L, right? We're done with this piece. So now we start making money. We unequip it. It's 16. We sell. Boom. 151K, just like that. This one, great, but not good enough anymore. It's dang close, right? It's dang close, but it's not Warlord, and it's not good enough to ascend to Warlord. It's a sell. This piece obviously is great. I think actually I did that today. This piece is very, very close. Without HP, though, it's probably a sell. This Nasandai piece with the HP, it's really good. We'll keep it. This piece is great. This piece is a sell, a shocking sell, but a sell nonetheless. I know I said I leveled that one earlier and said I'd keep it, but when you see it in context, you kind of know. This piece is great. You wish they were all purple, but this piece is great. We got our DPS pieces now. Great. It's a sell. This one's very borderline. This one I think we leveled today too. We'll keep that. So you can see it wasn't a ton, but when you actually do it, let's head in now. We made ourselves another about 1 million back. Plenty of more to come. Take out all the pieces I leveled for no good reason, just for the sake of the video. Gold, you reach a point, if you have over 50 million gold, you'll just never run out of gold, right? It means you're the kind of person that, unless you stop farming, but who stops farming? You know? You just, even after I did all my exclusives and I leveled them all for content and this, that, and the other, and I lost 30 million gold or something, whenever that was, that day I went down to 40 million, right? I was at like 70 something. Now was back over 90 today. So you reach a point in the game where gold is, the number means nothing. I mean, I was on an account of someone who has 1.3 billion gold on an account younger than mine. God, we still have this many. Feel free to skip around, by the way. Also, we can do the challenge for anyone that watches this whole video front to back, because this video is, you can tell this video is going to be 5 hours long. Also, you notice we don't have a single red roll. I've never had a red roll in the history of my account. That's including variants. I have very few variants on my account, and I've never gotten the one that guarantees a red roll. Also, fun fact, I'm sure other people did, but I was one of the people back in the day that advocated that a max gold roll should be red, and they actually listened, so that was pretty fun. This is kind of spicy. Could be a perfect Constance piece. Not good enough rolls. Very, very, very sad. Sir Smokin says was it not a variant? He's saying he got a red roll. On a normal piece, you got a red roll. I've only seen that twice ever. Red roll, come on home. It was a variant. Yeah, his was a variant. Yeah, I've only seen twice ever not on a variant. Kind of a crazy thing. Glace has 7 to 8 red rolls. How many of those Glace are from are not on variants? Yeah, that's a variant effect. Yeah, none of glaces are not variants. Yeah, they basically were non-existent. The like back in the day, if you want some war history, people would like tell stories of a max gold roll, like 33% attack or whatever. Um, I think it's 44% crit damage. And people would think they were fake or didn't believe them. And then they changed them to red. And then we saw that there were actually a couple. I've seen two ever. And then they added the variant effect. That's like guaranteed at least one of the secondary stats will get a max roll, as if you're going to roll two max rolls. If you guys have ever seen with two max rolls, you can tell me. I've never seen that in my life. But after that, of course, people get them a lot now because it's a stated effect. Uh, we can max it. I'm bored. Not good enough. Senvi is saying he's seen one piece that had two red rolls. Send it to me. I don't believe you. Sell. I just want to reach the point where we're like we can see the end. And like that animation, that enhancement complete level 8, if they got rid of that, it would save you tens of minutes again. Because every time I have to wait for this animation, then that animation, then I have to click out of this, and then I have to click the button, right? This needs to be streamlined. This is all they're doing this all for our benefit, making it look cool or whatever. Because this is all just like code happening in the smallest fraction of a second. The second I press that button, those rolls are already done. This is just like a visual thing to make it look cooler or more special. These numbers behind the scenes are instantaneous. Soup beat you to the first comment. That's awesome. Did you announce it? Looks like you did. No, it looks like you didn't. That's a pretty good roll. This is close. Big flat attack. Nope, that's a sell. Crazy. Yeah, huge shout out to R Type. He just right before I started filming this gear cleanse. R Type's such a huge part of my channel. Amazing guy. Go subscribe to him. I filmed this very short video, and I asked him if he could just publish it and do a quick thumbnail. Because after 20 minutes of this, I was like, oh, so this cleanse is going to take 5 hours. Okay. So I wouldn't have gotten a video up today until like 10 p.m. my time or 9 p.m. my time without him. So awesome dude. Yeah, we just posted it. So if you want to take a break from the stream, we got a huge update on our gear study. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty spicy stuff. Pretty slick and spicy stuff. Slick, spicy, nasty stuff. Constance piece? Nope. So I'll tell you what the pieces are. The perfect piece for Constance is going to be attack bonus, flat attack. This piece could go crazy. Hold up real quick. Hold that thought. Ah, it's a sell. It is. Let's not beat around the bush. It is. The perfect Constance piece is going to be attack bonus, HP bonus, flat attack, defense bonus. The perfect, that's another gold sold. That rhymed. Perfect Dolores piece is going to be flat attack, HP bonus, attack bonus, and flat defense. These are on non-ancient, non-exclusive, non-variant pieces where you can't get things like Rage Regen, obviously. The perfect Beelzebub piece is, though, that was going to be really spicy, right? Because you want a little DPS. So it actually is going to be either your perfect DPS, so flat attack bonus, crit damage, crit rate, or it's going to be this, but with crit rate. Flat attack bonus, HP, a little tankiness, but then still a little bit of crit rate. If you have as exclusive, then you care a little less about the crit rate because you get some guaranteed crits. We actually are, at the time of filming this, in just like a week's time, 8 days' time, we're getting the fusion event for his exclusive artifact. So that's pretty cool. People are asking when Beelzebub's coming. I don't know. I don't know anything about leaks or anything like that. R-Type made a very nice thumbnail too. I'll show you guys. So thank you, R-Type. Pretty nice looking thing. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm sick of this. I'm bored. 8 more. Let's count it down. This is the Bubba piece. This is what I was talking about. HP 1 is create attack bonus, flat attack. Let's see the attack roll. It's gonna have to be huge. It's not. Bye. Baby, come on, honey. Please roll for daddy, baby. No, where'd my game go? Whoop. I minimize. I'm trying to go so fast. I wish I was a crazy enough person to go through and see how much time I'll have sat through just animations here. You know, it's going to be shocking. I guess if you have Bubba's exclusive, this is the perfect Bubba piece, right? Oh, and if it rolls like that, it really might be big HP. Oh yeah, this piece can get kept. It's not that good, but it can get kept. There's enough going on there. I also haven't kept one in like 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, so might as well keep. We're almost done with the breastplates. Oh my god. We're almost under 12K too. It's gonna be a big moment when we drop under 1,000. 12K, excuse me, 1,200. All right, done. Let's work our way through. Gonna sell that thing. Nothing there. And we already did these. Perfect. We're done with the breastplates. Onto the weapons. Buckle up. There's gonna be a lot. Oh, there's not that much. Did I already do these? Oh no, you know what? I'm just way pickier here because we don't have the inspo rule, or I hadn't had it. I just added a new inspo rule. So this is gonna be attack-based healer, obviously. Oop, stop that. Sell. So again, let me say it. You can see how much better this would be if we could mass upgrade everything to +8. Any replacements for Hot Sit in Gear Dungeon 2 Stage 9? The only pure Hot Sit replacement, actually there'd be 2. There's Yovar, but you need a really good build, and there's Nyx, but you need a really good build. Yovar obviously needs you can get away with a little less. Also with Nyx's exclusive, you can kind of cook, but Hot Sit's the best by a mile. Aside from those 2 heroes, the only other way to do it that I've tried and done is going to be the Carnelian strat, which is probably the best, easiest way to beat Gear Dungeon 2. If you want to watch a video on it, Dr. D's actually sent me a video he made on it that was really good. I'm sure there's plenty of content out there. It sounds like the kind of thing Banana Luck would have a video on. But that's basically it. There's some like funky stuff you can do with Faircy. I'm sure Ronaldo's done. I know he did something interesting, but it really comes down to like, are you doing the marksman strat that's really Hot Sit and then maybe Nyx or Yovar, or are you doing the Carnelian strat? The animations are crazy. This is the biggest time sink you'll probably do in your life. Definitely gonna be the biggest one of my life, but it'll feel so good when I'm done and I have like 500 pieces left or whatever it is. That's the other thing, guys. Don't think we're cleansing and it's like, wow, we still have 1,200 to go. It's like, no, we're gonna get down to like 5, 6, 700. There's no way we're gonna be less than 500. Quite frankly, we might not even get under 700 or 800. Like, I have a lot of good gear that's going to stay. And as I told you, I'm not going to sell any of my exclusives. I have like 95 or 96 exclusives on my account. I counted that for a video. This was close. This could have been an attack-based healer. Perfect substats for that. And then I'm not going to sell any of the ancients, and I have well over 100 ancients on my account. And then I'm not going to sell any of my good gear that's already equipped and already locked, right? So maybe we're a little less than halfway done. Point Yovar, you point him to the... It's actually a good question with Yovar, which way to point him. Yeah, with Yovar, basically what you have to do, Yovar and Nyx, because they don't have the all-around thing, you have to use another unit in the middle to deal DPS to the boss. Hotsit can do it all herself, right? So you'll have to bring like a Valeria to go behind your tank, or you have to bring an Arrogance, or a Sung Wukong, or Kagiri, something like that. Kagiri maybe could solo the lane even for cycling. Maybe you could do like a Kagiri and Xena together with some really, really, really crazy builds. Or Kagiri once his bond skill comes out. Okay. That's all I've got here. And this one's getting sold. It's all about that Warlord, baby. All right, Glacius, all your gear's getting sold, big boy. All right, let's X out. Let's reassess. All right, we did all of our Whirlwind and Calamity. I told you Life's Force is going to be the worst one. I'm sorry, we're going to do it now. Life Force. Maybe it won't be as bad as Calamity. No, it won't. Not even close. Okay, let's just start with the Life Force. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Why is this piece thumbs up? Oh, flat defense. I didn't even see it. So this is tank piece, perfect tank stats. You can't get flat attack because it's the main stat. So you're looking for HP bonus, defense bonus, flat defense. All the other good tank stats you're going to want are limited to variants, exclusives, and ancients. So you're going to see a lot of that. This is always a nice piece. This works, you do need some tankiness, like on a Nocturne or a Hot Sit, something like that for Gear Dungeon 2, Gear 8.5. We were just talking about that. You might run them in Life Force or Annihilating Might, or even Astral Guardian now that that's out. But that also would work, if you had an HP-based DPS. Not really such a thing right now. They flirted with it with a couple heroes, Gluttony, Magnus, but there's nothing meta. This is perfect substats for an HP-based healer. So the defense bonus being low doesn't matter too much if the HP bonus and heal effect are huge. That's okay. Let's see what the heal effect is. It's borderline. Maybe we'll keep this just because, we haven't kept anything in a while. It's close. That'd be really good on a lot of accounts. You can run it on a tank or run it on a healer. Pretty nice roll there. If this HP bonus roll is huge, I'll be pretty excited. No, bye. I'm telling you, that flat defense roll was going to be big, but it doesn't matter if the HP bonus isn't rolling. Yeah, it could also be great for a Jira in general. Yeah, Jira's got that HP-based damage. Very good shout. But even like not HP-based people might want a little tankiness, More and more in this game, they're just making everything stronger. So you can, everything. That was the way you had to beat Guild Boss 2 back in the day before they started making everything easy mode with power creep and changing the Aegis and all that stuff. God, my back's going to snap in half by the end of this. That's a guarantee. Huge HP bonus. Huge HP bonus. No. Glace wants me to show everyone this piece of gear. It's cool. This is like, if you're curious, this is like a worse version of my gear. I'd actually say a much worse version. So am I just flexing? Yes. Let's actually change the pace for a second. I haven't ever done this in a video, but might as well do it now. If you want to see a piece that's much better than Glace's piece, let me just show you. Voila. So this is like the daddy version. Glace has the cute version over here. You can see 36% crit damage, perfect substats, 71 attack speed, 21.5%, 28% rage regen. Try 28% rage regen. Try 80 attack speed. Try 40% crit damage. Try 28.5% crit rate. Nice try, Glace. Not on my stream. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. That's how freaking spiced out I am. Let's go. Where were we before Glace distracted us with a very mid piece of gear? Life Force. Just let me max enhance. Let me do it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. It's very, so when it comes to these Life Force pieces, I'm going to be insanely strict, right? Because I really want tier 2 or higher. So I'm looking for pieces to ascend. You're using your ascension materials, at least for me right now, exclusively on my Calamity stuff. So these things are going to have to roll like gangbusters, right? So even if this also rolled 23.5 and then the defense was there, I'd keep it, but it's not a piece I really care about and going to get excited about because it's very unlikely I'm going to ascend it. Not anytime soon. That was a good HP bonus roll, but again, I'm looking for like big ones. This is great for an HP-based damage dealer potentially, or an HP, like a tank that wants to deal a little bit of damage. Like Gone, that would have been a great piece for Gone. But it's gone because it didn't roll good. $22%, yuck. 8% on the defense bonus, more like gross percent. Get the hell out of here. Not today. Not today. Yuck. Literally yuck. 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 Okay. I don't know how long that was. I was like 4 minutes in my head. I was like, I'm not gonna stop saying yuck until it's not yuck. Still bad though. So we went through all of our breastplates, which wasn't so many, but maybe it was 30 or 40, and there was one I kept, and it might have been a lot more than that. Onto the weapons. Keep it moving, baby. I think, did we also just drop under 1,200? We did. So I'd say we're within 500 of the finish line. I'd be very surprised. Not too shabby, actually. Keep it going, baby. Okay. This ain't yuck at all. Okay. Definitely a keeper. Definitely. Phenomenal. I don't know if, yeah, we can put that on like the, wow, great one. Here's perfect tank substats. If you just want to crank that tankiness to the moon. So that was our third one. We said we want to get 10 or more. I should have said yum. You're right. I should have said yum. That would have been, say it with me, better. Gross. Any update on the Packers game, please? Packers Eagles chat. Not such a bad piece, but not going to cut it. We need purple. Give me that purple perfect tank piece. 19-10 who? Eagles are winning? Dang. How's J-Love doing? Not a bad start. Come on. Not good enough. Let's go. Eagles about to win? That sucks. I also took the Packers with the 5 points. I had a parlay hinging on the Packers with the 5 points. Do the Packers have the ball at least? Can they get within that? You saw me unlock that in advance thinking it's going to be bad. Hey, not a bad start. Huge roll. Huge. 24%. Frick. Dang, the Eagles in field goal range with 4 minutes to go. This isn't terrible. Yeah, now I can't keep it. I'm much more willing to keep life force pieces that I don't even care about ascending, because the 10% bonus defense is nice, but with good enough gear, you can get really high defense with or without an Immortal Warrior set, the 10% bonus that you get. And defense has pretty steep diminishing marginal returns after like 8K for certain content, 10K for others, and you can easily achieve that with life force gear. So not a top priority. But obviously, it's like I'm being really picky because I have plenty. This is just here's another tip, guys. Know what you already have of certain gear on your account. Get a sense of that because it's like if you already have, 6 great tank weapons, do you need more? Like without a doubt, I'll reach a point on my account where I just auto sell all this tier 1 life force because it's like I'm not going to ascend it. I'm definitely not there yet. Maybe I have like 4 good tank weapons, but if I had like 6 or 7 or 8, I just would be done, right? Like you're only looking for really special stuff. Jordan Love having an awful day at the office. I know this means nothing to a lot of people watching this in the future, but Jordan Love 7 for 29, 169 yards, 2 picks. Rough. That is the $55 million a year man. That is a tough look for J Love. That is a rough look. I do like him though. He's got chutzpah. Keep this thing moving. Let's keep it moving. Why were all these pieces locked too? I gotta stop doing that. I'm losing time on the locking. Perfect tank substats. Oh my god. Have we kept any of these? We kept one. That very first one, I think. Yeah, feel free to pour one out for Jordan Love. Tough day to be him. Tough day to wake up and be Jordan Love. I hate to say it. Dr. D's is a Browns fan. Actually, if you're a big fan of Dr. D's, we filmed a long collab yesterday. And yeah, we talked some football. The whole game's been rough. What are the chances the Pack are going to get the ball back and they're going to score a quick touchdown? So I hit the spread. I need the Packers to score 16. If the Eagles, you said the Eagles have 19, so I need the Packers to have 14 or more. So yeah, they need a tutty. I can't even. Well, they won't go for a field goal anyway. Not likely. Not likely. It's pretty funny because Dr. D's was telling me he's from Ohio. So he's a Browns fan, but he lives in Hawaii. He has this beautiful life in Hawaii. So he's really getting the best and the worst the world has to offer. He has to be a Browns fan, which is probably the worst existence for, any whatever he is, 28-year-old man. And then he gets to live in Hawaii, which is probably the best thing that could happen to anyone in the world. So it's really quite the yin and yang to existence. It's unbelievable. Almost done with our life force. Keep in mind, by the way, for people bored out of their minds, which is me, and I'm assuming everyone, we're almost done with the tier 1 sets. This actually, I think, is our last tier. Oh, we got Salvation, but Salvation I keep very, very little, so it's going to go very fast. What was I going to say? Keep in mind, after these tier 1s, I have way less of the tier 2s, right? So we'll go, and certainly way less of the tier 3. So that stuff's going to go much faster. Yeah, the Eagles just went up 22, so we need a touchdown. I mean, I'll get my money back, but I'll lose the parlay, I guess. We shall see. I expected more of the Packers. I'm really impressed by. Oh my god, my brain turned off. Matt LaFleur. Sorry, I really like their coach, but not like Kevin O'Connell's my boy though on the Vikings. All right, enough football talk. My demo is not too many football fans. Terrible rolls. We kept one Life Force breastplate and so far one Life Force weapon. It might stay that way. It's Toby from YouTube. How you doing, Toby from YouTube? Whoops. Unequip, please. Two more. Will one of these be solid? This is for an HP-based damage dealer or a damage-dealing tank. Most games I do not bet on. I just like to watch football. But I'll be honest, this job makes it hard to watch football because I stream every Sunday. So, okay, we're done, baby. Come on, Salvation. You better believe I mass sell all of it. It's not even in my settings. Whoop, let's go. Warlord. On to the tier 2s. Give me some 2s in the chat for tier 2. The stream's been good. It's been a lot longer than it says it has because we've had to stop and restart a few times. Not too shabby. Give me that huge HP bonus. Not good enough. We done. The tier 2 stuff is we don't even have to worry about ascending it. If one of these hits, we're all right, we're cooking, baby. So far, so bad. Oh, wait, I didn't do my life force already leveled. Sorry, guys, we're not done yet. And I didn't do my salvation already leveled. Oops. That's the worry. That's the problem with the filter, actually. Oh, is there none? All right, here we go. They're all at 16. It's a sell. I wish you could sell gear that was already equipped. It's very tedious to take it on and off. You know what we can do? We can sort by HP bonus. The ones at the back are going to have the lowest HP rolls. So here's an ancient piece I would sell in a heartbeat. This piece is not good. I said I wouldn't sell this because I'm going to do it in a separate video. But plenty ancient gear, you'll reach a point where you absolutely should sell it. This piece is fine. This piece is definitely fine. Actually, a lot of these pieces probably be okay. This piece is, I don't like it. Where'd it go? This is fine. Good. This is definitely a sell, but I'm not. Oh, God, some of these ancients suck. This piece is good. Right, that attack speed? Yeah. This piece is pretty good. Now they're all going to be good. They're all going to have big HP rolls. Only 1 gold on my whole account for that. A year and a half of playing. Only 1. Okay, pretty good. Let's do the salvation pieces. They're going to be very few. It's basically just ancients or anything that slips through the cracks, like this. That's a sell. I only keep salvation if they're ancient because salvation pieces are guaranteed attack speed and rage regen. I'm going to start selling some of these because I have enough of them now. Like this, 52. Are we really going to keep that? No. I also really want main stats. You can see like this has attack bonus. This piece is good, even though the attack speed sucks. But a lot of the other ones, not good. This is definitely a sell. Let's go to the breastplates. I'm sure this is a sell. It is. Okay. Cool. We're down to 1150. As I remember, I predict we're going to be finish off somewhere around 750. We started at about 1500. So we've done 350. We probably have about 400 to go. So I'd say once we're at 1125, we're like halfway done. So we're, how deep into this are we? We're just hitting nearly 2 hours now. Nearly 2 hours. Okay. Actually, not even. I think we might finish. We're gonna finish in less. We might maybe finish. Yeah, maybe 75. Okay. Stay back down. Buckle up. Get into it. Come on. Reset. Do. Great Bubba piece. Bad roll. I'm curious how this is going to roll. You can see I've been pretty liberal with what I'm choosing to upgrade further and stuff, kind of just for gigs. So that is tearing into our funds. But if you start with 90 million or whatever, who cares? Nope. God, these animations, I'm going to see them in my literal nightmares tonight. They take so long, and the time they go, I can look to my other monitor and check my messages. That's literally how long these stupid things take. Come on, baby. Come on, darling. Am I the only one that's lost their mind? Just me? Just me then? Please, can one of these just roll 4 golds? Is that so crazy? Is that so much to ask? I mean, come on. Yeah, we're actually only at an hour and a half. I just double checked that because I did. You love gear cleansing, very peaceful. You want to do it for me next time, Glace? I'll feature it on my channel, you cleansing for me, and every 40 seconds, like clockwork, I'll have some spinning animation that says, sub to Glaze on Twitch, follow him on Twitch, he's a god. I'll do anything you want. I never wanted. Well, I mean, I guess I'll have it whittled down so I can do it. It won't be ever to this extent. I pray, I hope. But yeah, this is the least fun I've ever had in my life. It's so crazy with this much too, because it's very hard to see the end in sight. Death says it implies I have a mind too. Glace got real quiet when I asked if he would do this for me next time. I'll talk, no walk. Not to make fun of him, the guy can't walk, but he said he'll do it. All right, baby. I should have had you do this from the beginning. No, it's okay. I need to suffer. This is like a rite of passage. This is like when I have to do my 24-hour streams. No one makes me do it, but I know I have to do it. Speaking of which, if anyone wants a 24-hour stream, I was thinking of doing another fundraising stream. The website's getting about 1.5 million clicks a month or every 4 weeks now. The number goes up every single cycle. So the hosting fees are getting a lot. My monthly fees to Amazon. What is it called? Amazon Web Services? AWS, whatever AWS stands for. Is that Amazon Web Services? Anybody know what AWS stands for? Doobie doobie doo doo da. Jooby doo doo doo. That's the theme song of my gear cleanse. We got a Dolores piece and it rolled like a poopy. $83 bills. 83 mils. All right, we got a borderline Bubba piece. We'd want the HP bonus, but we got some Bubba potential. See, there's no DPS gear because those don't drop. Or I roll them right away and they roll terrible. Or very rarely they roll well and then they're at 16, baby. Come on now. Not enough. Amazon Web Services. I was right. Okay, thank you for the first time chat, Crouching Tiger 168. I was correct about something. When I was younger, I thought it stood for Amazon Workstation, which obviously doesn't make sense, but here's a constants piece. No. You'd see the tier 2 goes faster because there's not good stuff. Oh my God, we're not gonna end up saving a single Warlord breastplate. So on top of these things dropping so much less frequently than their tier 1 counterparts, they are bad, very bad, very bad, very bad. Many people are saying not good. This also could be a constants piece with the heal effect. I prefer the tankiness over the healing, but I guess you need the heal effect on Constance if you use her, in like PvP stuff for sure. So that's the other kind of Constance piece. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Yucky, yucky, yuck. Gross. This piece just sucks, let's be honest. They would have had to roll insanity. Delolo. Somehow, we dropped down to 80 viewers. So now we're back up to 90. If you're just joining us, guys, bless your heart. We're having so much fun here. Bless your sweet little heart. What a sweetheart. Bless it, man. Bless it. There's a healer piece. Another Constance kind. AWS is a light machine gun. I don't know anything about guns. I don't think I could know less about guns. Beretta. There you go. Maybe I'd know a lot. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I know a lot about guns, actually. Whoa! Definitely worth keeping and comparing. I mean, that 359 stinks, but hey, we got a gold. I mean, at the very least, we'll keep that. Let's see what this flat defense is. Oh, yeah. You see the pre-coding here? Mid 2 to closer to third line, and then third line, you're like, yeah, it's maybe going to be good. All right, we'll keep it because I want to say we kept at least one. I'm assuming that flat attack's not enough. But it could be really good on like Constance. I don't know. We'll see the comparison stats. Yeah, I just already have really good Dolores gear. That's the problem. But definitely worth keeping and reassessing at a later date. Yikes. So it seems the theme, right? We had the one Life Force breastplate, the one Life Force weapon. Now we got one Warlord breastplate. It ain't much, folks, but it's honest work. I wonder if this video is going to make anyone quit the game. They're like, oh, this is what I have to look forward to? Nothing? Basically you need the Ancients because those are your only chances that like, hey, at least I can't roll bad, so maybe we'll roll good. That's not a bad first roll. If the attack bonus is huge, we'll keep it. Not huge enough. This piece isn't bad at all, guys, but it's not good enough. This is a healer piece. No, sir. Another healer piece. Ooh. Hold the phone. Whoa. Purple me. Oh, we got a keeper. All right, one from the weapons. That one's not bad at all. DPS piece. Yikes. Rumby dumby dum 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 do. Trashalina, Dolly Dolly. All right, we got to check all these. Okay. Ooh, some nice stuff to sell here. Sell that. Sell that. Let's make some cash, baby. Oh God, this is like so. Before exclusive gear came to the game, this is what I use my recast hammers on. Perfect substats on a breastplate. I've even done it before, but with the exclusive gear now, because of how special their substat combinations are and how OP they can be, that's what I use my gear recast hammers for. So I can't do that. This one's not good enough. Not bad though. Look how sad some of this stuff is. Oh my! Look how I'm going to end up selling all of this. This is all depressing as hell. I'm going to cry. Why was this ever locked? Oh my God. Oh my God. Sweet Jesus. Are those ones I just forgot to press the sell button on? Is that what happened? Oh my God. You had so much potential. Oh God. Starting to sound like Jennifer Coolidge. What the hell is going on? There's no use for this. Why are you on Virna anyway? Oh, here when they're all 16, let's sort by attack bonus. So most likely going to sell the ones at the bottom. Look at this, man. 2 ancients with that attack bonus. What a literal crime. By the way, I've been dying to sell this piece, but I've been saving it for a video because how is this my life? How is this? People get these pieces. How is this a thing? What an actual joke. This one at least. Actually, no, this one's even worse. These pieces are so bad. I will sell them and I will smile. Jeez Louise, some of this stuff is terrible. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy crap. How does gear like this even exist? Let's see. How bad is this one? Pretty bad. Pretty awful. I'll sell that one too. Mark my words. I'll sell that one too. Some of this gear. Holy. These are all the Warlord pieces of my whole GD account. Look at this. Look how bad this stuff is. Like, oh, probably going to sell it. Oh my God. This is how bad my account is? How's this real? How's it real? What's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, thank God. Okay. Finally, a piece that didn't make me ill. Here's a good piece. Phenomenal piece. Yeah, you're sold, baby. 19. I think I'm under that bad. I think I have to keep that piece, which this is unbelievable. I didn't know it was that bad. This attack speed's kind of sick. I'll keep this one. I gotta keep it. By the way, if you're wondering why this is on my heroes, it's quick equip or affiliation. This is great for a healer. This is shocking. How is this even here? I guess I just kept it because I was like 24%. Oh, you know what? This we can with that much HP. We got something that can cook on an Invig hero. All right, this is literally just Dolores Invig. This is Invig, and then this piece is very good. This is brutal, very depressing, very sad stuff. I farm a lot of gear in one. I'm gonna tell you, I farm a lot of gear in one. That's a hot nightmare. Piping hot nightmare is what we call it. We did just dip the lip. We did just the lip. We dropped under 1100. I can't wait till we're in triple digits. Let's soldier on. We also just hit the, no, not yet, actually. I thought we just hit the 2 hour mark. We didn't, actually, not yet. Not yet. Okay, let's continue. Too much. All right, let's fly. How fast can I do this? Can I do this in 10 minutes? Finish these off. It's too low a roll. I like that 21.5 though. That probably whole piece would have rolled fine, but I need the flat defense. I need it. I need anything I can get. And not that for sure. Jesus. I guess I got to enhance this just to get out of here. Watch it roll terrible. Not too bad. Show me that defense bonus. Roll big for me. Ooh. I mean, it's clearly good enough to keep, but it's not too special, let's be honest. If the defense bonus is enormous, like 22 plus, nope. Yeah, that's the thing that you like cleansing as fast as you go, you're always going to be like throttled in terms of how fast you can go by just sitting through the freaking animations. Yeah, basically you need tank gear for 6 heroes, right? You need it for tank codex. And then maybe keep one or two more sets. And then after that, it's like, do you need any more tank gear on your account? Not for now. Not for now. Anyone else's back hurt? Is that just me? This might roll. Let's try it out. Hey, look, these could be big. No, they're not. It just might roll. That's so crazy. It just might roll. It's a little wobbly. Beautiful piece. Incredible piece. A work of art, really. Look at these. Look at this gear. I'm so lucky. If anyone's running this in the background in the future podcast style, you're going to want to come look because these pieces are rolling gangbusters. Just phenomenal. Actually, as I say that, come on, 24%. Ooh, probably just good enough. Probably just good enough. So we got one to keep. So far, since we've gotten to Life Force, then we did for Breastplate and Weapon, and then both for Warlord as well. We've had one piece to keep from each. So our goal to keep, what it was, 40 pieces? It's looking unlikely. And we've had 3 pieces that we decided were like legit very good. And we've gone through nearly 500 pieces. But that's a lot. I mean, to be honest, like I said, one every 200, I'm kind of okay with that. No. Kyle Myers is saying it hurts to see tier 2 gear rolling this bad. Nothing about being tier 2 if it's a normal piece of gear means it's going to roll better. You know, it's really just ancients that roll, that are ancients and variants that are guaranteed to roll better on the average. And even those still sometimes roll bad. Very bad. I don't know why I keep scrolling to the bottom. I just keep doing it, and I feel like it would take me longer to remind myself to stop doing it. Like there, I remember that time, right? Do do do. I'll put out a feeler, Glace or R-Type or anyone. If anyone wants to hop on, I am losing gas in a pretty major way. I got a long way to go. Can barely see the finish line, to be honest. If anyone wants to S the S, you know what I'm saying. Defense bonus. Let's YOLO. Just give me something. Yikes! Why couldn't we switch those two? Then I would have kept it. I swear I would have kept that piece. I can tell by my number, and yes, my left side is much harder to more things can slip through on left side. I think on right side there's a lot more variables. Right, left side it's like these are the good substats, so let's level and see if it's good. On the right you're like these are the good substats, and they need to have the corresponding main stat. So in general, there's gonna be less to sort through on the right side. I do think. And I farm, especially lately, I farmed more Gear Raid 1 than the other two. I think you can take the time right now. So we're nearly at 2 hours. We're definitely going to be under 4 hours. So my theories of 5 hours were incorrect. Thank God. I really think this is going to end up at 750 or 800, and we've already done 450 pieces. I've also, the first 30 minutes of this were me introing and explaining and settling in, cracking wise. Now we're just straight to business. Nothing to discuss here. Nothing to talk about. We've only had one tank piece so far, right? One breastplate. Can we get a second? Can this be the time we get a second worth keeping? Oh! Yeah, for a healer. Yeah. Glaze is saying he won't join me on voice. He's saying it's too late because it's a Sunday and he has work tomorrow. Cool. Must be nice. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why did I equip that? Glaze says he doesn't want to work. You heard it here first, guys. Glaze is a lazy person who doesn't like work, thinks everything should be handed to him. He's an entitled Gen Z cuck, quite frankly. Sorry for the sensitive language. I'm also working right now, believe it or not. He said, absolutely. Wait, let's check our other stuff. All right. I'm assuming insta sell. I'm assuming correctly. You could have been good. You never could have been good. You still might. This is the one I leveled this, remember? And I was like, oh, I'll keep it at 12. Why not? Level that during another gear event. I'm curious how many gear points I'm going to have. This is borderline. I don't know. This is not borderline. What are you? Yeah, you're fine. That's the one we rolled earlier. 16. Lots to go through here. Dang, man. You really do like that. I like that DPS stuff. Like this could have, goes on a hot sit for a Gear Dungeon 2 or something, or goes on the Jira like we said. But all sub purple, I've graduated. It sucks. Yeah, this piece too blows. Dang, man. These perfect like tank DPS substats, and they all roll like doggy crap. Let me actually double check that I have any that are like good enough. I only need the one, right? Wow, I just sold. So don't do what I just did. So if you made it this deep and you're still trying to learn something, I should have checked that, because like they weren't that bad, right? And those are my only two. So now they're gone. That stinks. So I got to keep my eye out for that. Yeah, now it's got stuff like this. So this one I might have to keep. Let's actually quickly check. We'll need at least one that's like this. This is the defense. All right, this one's pretty sweet. All right, we will keep that one though. We will. This one's pretty cool, actually. This has like the best like DPS subsets without the HP. So now I feel a little better about myself. Not too shabby. This one can get sold right now. I guess let's work our way down. Very close, but this is now a sell on my account. You know what, dude? Let's sort by HP. Excuse me. Here's the only one without HP, but yeah, it's got this pretty good. This piece is pretty good. There's a use for that piece without a doubt. It's not that good, don't get me wrong, but a lot of these pieces actually stink. The technical term for some of these pieces is stinky. Borderline, but wrong side of the border. Canada. Ooh, wow. That's wrong. Yeah, so now we're doing HP, lowest HP first. Yeah, a lot A lot of these at the bottom. I don't need that many of these, right? Yeah. Weird pieces. Weird gear. 19%. Maybe once they're over 20, I'll take it more serious. 19 and a half. I said get over 20, buddy. 19 and a half. Wrong. Oh, yeah, 20. Nice. That sucks, but whatever. It's good enough. That's good enough. That's definitely good enough. Definitely good for a healer. Weird piece, though. I guess for... Oh, you know what? This is constants for Glacier, basically. Tanky constants. That's like my GVG constants. This piece is pretty good. See, even with all this stuff, it's not like I have awesome tank gear. And you see I go through all of it. Fine. Like, fine. Kind of blows. Really, those breastplates suck. This is making me sad. I farm left side so hard. Oh, yeah. All right, we done. Let's go. Glace says he wants to pull an A5 Glacius to say he glaced himself. Can't blame the guy. To be honest, I cannot blame the guy. If there was a character called Fastidious, I would want him on my squad. Okay, not that many. We're gonna drop under 1,000 soon. This is a nice healer piece, but a bad roll. Yikes. Also, if you want to do this and save money, you can roll to +4. I just find +8 to be very easy to see, very reliable. But if you're stripped for cash, you could do 4. And it's like that first roll, you know, if you roll to 4, we'll see if this is an example. And it's like here, wow, perfect. Then yeah, it's like easy, right? But it's just for the interest of time and quick information. Kyle is asking, where's the Kyle character? Glace rolls to +12. Yeah, because you want to tell the chat, and then I'll tell YouTube how much gold you probably have in your account. I'm gonna guess you have 850 million gold on your account. How'd I do? Perfect. Tank subs. Okay. 250. Pathetic. Probably because you're rolling everything to +12. That sucks. I thought we had a chance there. Perfect tank subs. I want to give a big thank you to everyone watching on Twitch. We still have 86 viewers. If I couldn't just be talking to you guys and I'd have to be talking to myself, filming this offline, I would lose my mind. So I appreciate it. If you guys want to sound off, I'll give all of you guys anyone who wants to check in, give me a, I don't know, CI for check in, and I'll give you a shout out in the video because I appreciate it. Come on. No. Shout out to Jim, aka JPB. Thank you, Jim. Shout out to Mr. Frank Archer. Shout out to Hawkus. I won't say who, but someone said they don't want a shout out, or they asked, so I'm not going to say their name. Aeon, what's up? Shout out to Senvi, Sir Smokin', Jack79. Shout out to the lurkers, because clearly we don't have 86 people actively watching, and I really appreciate this work. Shout out to Kyle. Okay, come on now. Oh, God. Shout out R-Type. Shout out Sitao. Shout out War and Cannabis. That's funny. Spelled like Watcher of Realms War. That's a funny name. My name is Warren Cannabis. Shout out to R-Spins, who's suffering through this with me. He's doing a gear cleanse on his own account. Shout out to Hank Insd, Hankin SD7. This was the person who said he asked about the shout out, and then he decided he did in fact want one. Shout out to Kill Quota. Kill Quota? Glace doesn't want a shout out because he knows I won't give it to him. Warren Cannabis said that's what he does while playing. Warren Cannabis. Shout out to JMB. We got JPB and JMB. Shout out to Murden Man. Shout out to Melville. More people are actively watching than I thought. I'm so curious how this video is going to perform on YouTube. I think some people are going to be like, oh, I cleansed along too. This was so cool. If that's you and you're listening in the future, let me know in the comments. But some people are going to be like, why did you post this? Why is it so long? And I kind of don't blame them. Yikes, dude. We're not going to keep a single weapon. I'm feeling like I need this Astral Guardian to roll crazy, or I'm screwed. I had at least 5 or 10 like these tank substats Astral Guardian pieces. I need those to roll. Kill quota just beat AMR 21 and 22 for the first time while listening along. Awesome. Yeah, I'm fully aware some of my content can be like super, I hope, super engaging or informative or this. And other content, it's like the kind of like how I am, where I'm like, I got to put some podcast on, or I got to just have something on in the background. I get it. No hard feelings. We all do it, baby. This is a really good tank piece too. I love attack speed on certain tanks. All right, perfect tank subs. Lace is feverishly thinking about his next GVG team. Sick. This isn't this. If you're wondering why this is here, this is for an HP or defense based DPS. So if you don't want that rule, delete it. I like it though. HP healer, also tankiness, but also yikes. Okay, there we go. We're done with those. Got nothing. So we were total over there. Sell. Sell. Oh, you know what we can do? I just realized we can save a little time. People probably were yelling earlier. I can go like this. I should have been doing this. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Time save, baby. Let's go. Time save, baby. Come on. Come on, time save. Oh, yeah. This gear is terrible. I love it. I can go so fast because this gear sucks. This is close. I might have to see how bad my tank gear is. No, I can't keep it. It's 17.5%. I can't do it. I'm better than that. I have to strive to be better than that. Oh my! Are we gonna sell all this? Yikes! Wow. How didn't no one chat suggested this? I thought of this myself. I should have thought of it way earlier. This piece is close. I'd love to think. You know what I want to do? Let's do it backwards. I want to see what my best pieces are. See, this piece is like gold, but then it's like this piece is like probably a sell. Let me actually show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. So let's put a piece on, and then let's go for this one. So this is my second highest, or does it tie? No, this is my second highest HP bonus roll. But because it doesn't have flat HP and all the other rolls suck, it's still way worse than this one. So this one, it looks nice, but it's a very depressing sell. What are my best perfect pieces? Do I have like anything that at least is going to get the people going? This one's very good. This one's phenomenal. So I've got 2. This one's pretty good. Not that good. This one's pretty good. This one's quite good. That one's done. And this one's done. Yeah. Okay, so I know I've got 5 I'm happy with. So now I can go in and be a little more informed. So that's pretty good. So let's do that. We'll go lowest HP to highest. Yeah, 7.5% is going to not cut it. You know what, though? It is a pretty decent DPS piece, and I'm assuming I don't have much. I actually will keep it. This piece sucks. This piece definitely sucks. 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 For my account, obviously. All comes with that caveat. It's close, but it sucks. 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 23.5 is a lot. It sucks. Sucks. Doesn't actually suck, but no, I'm selling it. I'll come back to it. Just good enough. Definitely good enough for a healer. Definitely good enough. It's okay. It's good enough. Definitely good. Absolutely. Ooh. Just good enough. All right, what was the one I come back to? I think I only had the one other heal effect when I saw, so we'll actually keep that. All right, pretty easy. Sped it up a bit. This piece I probably should sell though. I mean, the sats are perfect, but yeah, these rolls are too low. So we actually do have to sell that piece wherever it just went. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Nice. Okay, and then the last thing we have to do is go by 16s and any equip pieces I might not like. This one I do like. This one I definitely like. I like that a lot, actually. Oh, I like that too. Did I keep this because this is the best I had like that? Let me see. 18. Wait, let's just do a comparison. This one's just better in every way, right? Yeah, so this one's done. I only need the one. Okay, let's take these substats off. Where did we leave off? Somewhere here. I maul. Ah, this piece is weird. This is a cell. Where did that go? This one, yeah. We already checked O-log, right? Yeah, that piece is pretty cool. This absent piece. It's good enough for like constants, maybe. Could be pretty cool. I kind of like it. Yeah, this one. Okay, cool. We're done with those. Nice. Wicked Vengeance. I'm gonna have very little. I've done, I only did the forging session once. Kind of stinks, but I need it. I mean, at least the substats are perfect. This is something I might recast if I get like above 30 hammers. I'm at like 24 or something right now. This is the best one I've got. I had to refine this. It was originally like 8%, but you can see everything else is phenomenal. Maybe I'll even try to refine that further one day if I have a bunch of them. So those two stay. Oh, I gotta say not enhanced. Plus 8s. It blows. Oh, but I'm not gonna sell the exclusives. Oh no, I can't hide exclusives. Oh, yeah, so if it's exclusive, I'm gonna save it. Basically, it's probably all gonna be exclusive. Yeah, because I want to do that in a separate video. Yep. All right. Now that stays. So the only Wicked Vengeance worth even thinking about. Nothing. I don't even need to talk about it. It all sucks. I was still filtering. Excuse me. Give me 1 second. Let's just do all of it. I did all of it there. Okay, here we go. Way more. Non-enhanced. Okay. +4. Okay. Yeah, we just clicked through all of this. Okay, got it. I'm like so desperate. It's like almost good. This one's better though. What is it? 23, 17.5. 20. Now probably. Here's an exclusive. Yeah, tragic. Dude. I mean, first off, no attack bonus, but tragic. I'll probably keep both. I mean, I'll reevaluate after my next big forging session. That one's fantastic. Well, I take that back entirely. It's not fantastic. There's no attack bonus, but by my pathetic standards, no. These are all exclusives. Okay, we leave them. I maxed out every exclusive, I think, too, or nearly every one, just for the point of that video. That very, very, very sad video. Okay, Light's Grace. You can just do all of them. Here's an attack bonus attack healer piece. I do wish this had HP. I also wish it didn't roll absolutely awfully. This is another attack healer piece. What a yikes, man. Also, I'm not going to keep this stuff just because it's tier 3. If it rolls like crap, it's crap. Doesn't matter. Perfect substats, attack healer piece. Okay, we're definitely keeping it. Can it be great? By the way, we got up to 87K again, guys. So, or 87 mil. It's clearly good enough. It's not that good, but it's clearly good enough since I have so little here. Exclusive. Everything else is exclusive. Oh, this one. And that's one I just leveled. Okay, cool. I wish you could do like no exclusives. Ooh, nice. No heal effect, but it could still a nice option for an HP-based healer. Not when it rolls like that. Not at all. And we did just pass the 2-hour mark. It's going pretty fast, I think. So fast. Yikes. Lace, what time is it where you are now? Actually, I can do the math. It's 1:16 a.m. for you. And what time do you have work? I mean, if this roll's really good. No, I mean, the effect isn't good enough to not, it's perfect substats for an HP-based healer, but yikes, no. My last one that wasn't this ancient, which is like, doesn't even have attack speed, but it's fine. And then this one, quite good for an HP base healer. 8 a.m. luckily. Oh, you can say it. You can say it. If this attack speed is through the roof, we might keep it. That ain't through the roof. That's not even at the roof. Okay, nice. We're done with Light's Grace. Astral's the one I have the most of for sure. The one I'm most excited about as well. This piece blows. I guess maybe we start off by... No, I'm going to go like this. Wow, totally blows. Blows in a pretty major way. No, it's exclusive. This one's like, look at this. This is like as good as it gets for me. Or this. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. 15, 16 and a half, and 119. They're both, I mean, we'll keep it for now, but they clearly suck. And then a bunch of exclusives. Wow, that stinks. Maybe I already leveled through these because I was excited. All right, here's potential. Please, one of these roll huge. This is tier. Oh! Let's go, baby. Come on, baby. We'll take it. I wish these two switched, but dang, 24 and 23 and a half. Come on, that. Come on, that. That'll do, baby. Okay. Come on now. Through the roof, baby. Through the roof. All right. 2 we can keep in a row. 2 weapons that are fine. Totally fine. If the defense is like humongous. That ain't that. I already did all these. I did, didn't I? What a yikes, man. What an actual yikes. HP healer or attack bonus healer. Why did I do that? Why did I even keep this piece? That shouldn't have been locked. Maybe it was like right when I started that forging session. This is for a DPS that like maybe wants tankier, like attack-based DPS. Very specific, but something I keep. Oh my god, yeah, don't mind if I do. Wow, these weapons are going well. Totally. Wow, we've got some options now. If only I had the breastplates to match. So it's good I kept a couple, right? So we can mix and match them. We still have nothing with perfect substats. You know, there's only the one flat set, not the both. But I mean, these are rolling big. We can actually count that as 2 more, those past 2. So I'd say we're up to 5 good pieces. Crashing back down to earth a bit here. Not too shabby. Come on. 22 plus. No, it's a sell. It's actually kind of nice we had the other one's good because otherwise we'd have to keep that. Pretty awesome subsets with the attack speed, especially for someone like Torador to go with his signature breastplate. If this HP bonus roll is huge, we can keep it. Thank God I kept going. Wow, insane. Oh yeah. Oh my. I will refine that. I might even do that now. Let's do it. Let's mix it up. I mean, that's crazy. If we can get this like even 17, but ideally like 19 plus. So that's, oh, what? No, I didn't mean to do that. I was saving this for video. All right. Whoa, Nocturne piece. It's okay. All right. Moving on. Whoops. I wanted them nice and even. Okay, that piece is kind of crazy, though. Let's go to refine. Yeah, 27%. Come on, baby. We'll do 2. Oh, we only need to do 1, baby. 20%. This is like the best piece of the video so far. I know it's only a tank piece, but this piece goes crazy. And gun to my head for most things, especially if you're going attack speed, I'll take the flat HP over the flat defense. We'll completely take this. Hell yeah. So that's number 6. Kind of cruising right now. Second win, baby. Second win. Is the mic clipping? I don't know. Perfect substats. Oh, and it worked. Wow, we did. I don't know what was in these Astral Guardian weapons. I mean, this roll sucks, but this piece is good again. So basically, I think I've graduated from Life Force if we can get a couple Astral Guardian breastplates to match this stuff. Look at some of these. This is not too shabby. What is this? Yeah, that's what we just did. This one's now, we're done with it, right? Because we got enough other options. This is the previous best one I had. I do love this piece. Don't get it twisted. That one's awesome. And look at this. Here's my Ancient. Way worse. This is something I'll sell eventually. Cool. All right, guys. We did it. We are done with the left side gear, and we're at 939, baby. Come on. This might take longer than I thought now that I think about it. All right, first things first, we'll see if we have any of this lying around. Yeah, Rapidia sets are really cool. I still think they're slept on to this day, but clearly we've outgrown them. So let's make that space, baby. Come on now. We started from the bottom. Now we're GD here. Let's go. Give me that 19K. Come on. Let's go. Oh, I feel good right now. I feel good with those. But the cool thing is all of those guys with their exclusives, those are all in the breastplates, right? I don't think there are any Astral Guardian exclusive weapons right now. So I just need that one good Torber piece to pair with some of that stuff. And then I'm feeling like a really good. Whoa. Give me a Regulus exclusive breastplate. I want them to, that doesn't exist, but I want it to. And then I'm thinking about GVG all of a sudden. Whoa. Okay, let's do next our Guardian gear. Defense bonus, flat defense, HP bonus. Whoa. I mean, if the HP bonus is big, we'll keep it. It's actually, now I'm going to go by main stat. This is something I do. So when you move to the right side, you don't have to go set by set. I'll usually do groups of sets, but I saw Guardian here, so we're just going to start with that. I like to do my main stats just so because you're getting a sense in real time of what you're working with. So obviously, I'm only going to do defense bonuses, HP bonus under. That's all I have on my account. This piece is pretty dang good. HP bonus is sad, but this is something we could eventually refine if we really wanted to. And you got to love that Rage Regen flat HP. This piece kind of blows. This piece is better, the one I just rolled, and this piece is better with the Rage Regen flat HP. So actually, this piece on Crowdor, we know we can sell because I sorted by main stat. You don't need too many defense bonus pieces too. Here we got HP bonus flat defense. Some of it I pre-locked from way back in the day, or it was already leveled. So it's not exclusive. People, Killquote is asking if this is all gear that's already passed through my settings. Only unlocked and unleveled gear can be evaluated by the settings. That's just how they have it work. So that's just the situation that it is. If it's not going to roll, we're not going to keep it. This is too bad. These subsets are pretty crazy. I might even see, maybe we got a lucky HP bonus roll here. No, we don't. Guardian's really important, right, guys? It's only Tempered Will that's competing with it. Dang, kind of rough on these rolls. Big flat HP. This stuff I need, so I want it to roll well. Nope. Do we have to keep that one? We kind of do. This one can go for sure. All right. All right, on to this. This one's cool. This is a cool little variant I got, plus 150. This is something, if they made it way easier to get the refining crystals, I would totally refine that flat defense, but clearly I can't do that. And this one's very good. Okay, and you're never going to run really for almost any content more than the one defense bonus main, and then the other two will be HP bonus, so this is okay. Now we invert it. Make sure nothing slipped through the cracks. Nothing. Okay. Oh, one. Okay, what is this? No, it's an L. This probably had a place way back in the day, but no, I need it to be good now. It's not good enough. Let's just make sure some of these are good. That's very good. That's solid. You can see some of my main tanks are wearing it. Dang, we might be stuck with that piece. Was this 18.5 versus 19? No, this is worse. We'll take the flat HP. All right, so this one we can sell. We only need like 3 of each, right? This one's great. Ooh, sell. Keep that one. This is a sell. Okay. To the amulets. Yikes, man. Ugh. I'm so desperate. We got to see if this stuff. You got to know what your standards are for different pieces of gear. This is something I need. So you can see I'm like way less picky. This is something almost to recast. This one I'll lock for now. Let's see. What are our other options? This one's excellent. This one is pretty dang good. This one is it's pretty good. This one's okay. This one's okay. See, actually, this one is an L, even though it's kind of cooking. Okay, was all that locked? I also, while you're doing this, make sure you locked all your right gear. We're probably gonna keep all of this because we're so desperate, and we are. That sucks. This is the only good one. This one I'm broke here, and at least it is good. Okay, I think that's it for the Guardian. Because it should all only be, let's actually just double check. Actually, I can't. I guess I could click everything else. Here's a Rage Regen one. I don't know what cute thing I thought was happening with this. I have to sell. It's weird. Why am I doing that? All right, here's some attack stuff. Hey, why do I have this? Oh, I guess for a healer? I mean, maybe one day I'd need a Guardian healer. I don't know. I'll keep it. This one's for a Guardian DPS. If for some reason I need that, I guess I'll keep that too. It's pretty weird. Weird stuff to see in my account. Okay, that's Guardian. I'm just going to work my way up. So we did Guardian. Now these are all like the sets I've outgrown. I will quickly do Fatality. I've been doing a fun experiment by myself. Fatality you can buy in the shop. So I'm buying Fatality every time it pops up in the Dwarven Association, the market, and seeing can I build myself a good Fatality set? Because that stuff does not drop. So that's my little experiment. We'll see. We will see. So this one over here, this is like, I will keep this because this is the best I've got right now. And this is probably the best here. Let's level this. Subsets are okay. Okay, we at least have a set now. So this is our Fatality set and we can do better. This is what we've got on the account. This thing I've kept forever, and I will continue to keep because you can hit that Rage Regen soft cap pretty easily, and 95 attack speed. I'm assuming this is the highest on a single thing on my account. Yeah. So here's Rage Regen. It's my best on any Rage Regen. Obviously, it's not as good because it's not mythic, so it can't go as high, and it's also a tier 1 set. But yeah, I think it's probably my best attack speed. So if I just want attack speed, this is the best roll. So this is the one, I think the one legendary on my whole account. So we'll keep that. Reset this. What was up next? So now we can group these together. These are like, I'll just go from Curse, Fracture, Hawkeye, Styx, the Doom. So these are all like the tier 1 DPS sets that I've like outgrown that can't be ascended, right? So these things are just not too spicy. Okay, so let's go here. So this is a defense DPS piece. It was a cute idea, but on this set, we'll never do it. Yeah, we've completely outgrown this. It's not bad, but yeah. So basically, my standards for these sets, it's going to have to be God tier rolls and stuff to keep this stuff, right? God tier rolls and stuff to keep this stuff. I can't speak. It's been too long. This one's like really good, right? But we can't cook with it. We can't. You know, this one we'll keep. Let me explain why we're going to keep this. In case one day you can ascend Fracture into something, right? Then that's a kind of a spicy piece. That's why we'll keep it. This is perfect subset, so I probably actually would keep it, especially for showcases as a content creator. This is something I will sell. This one, yeah, and 2 low crit damage. I probably would sell that too. We'll see about the Ancients, see how low the number is. I'll probably do an Ancient selling video. But yeah, that's all fine. Most of these things will only be Ancients, right? Not good enough, obviously. I don't know why my brain turned off. Obviously not. Fracture sucks, right? So if it's like God tier Fracture, maybe one day they can ascend it. But that's a pretty weird thing to hold out for. But this one's kind of not bad. I don't know if you really need that tankiness. Interesting piece. We're selling it. That's gone. That is see, this is like a God tier broken set tank piece, right? But we don't use broken set tank pieces really anymore. Actually, I could have said that for like a faction trial here. The rest are Ancients. We're not doing that today. This is not good enough. Definitely not. Let me actually just unlock all this to save myself a minute. This piece sucks. So see, this is pieces that just slipped through the cracks, that completely outgrew and then never got around to cleaning up. Broken set tank piece, not bad at all, but yeah, we don't do that. By the way, occasionally I will, for some stuff, do broken set tank pieces, But I do for broken set tank pieces, I want at least it needs to be tier 2 or tier 3. Because if you don't know, for tier 2 and tier 3, you get 10% higher main stats. So the HP bonus instead of 60% will be 66%. You know? This is a great piece, but yeah, I guess it'll be the fracture. Yeah, but then I got to use the, this one, if we ever, I'm not going to send a fracture unless you can send it to like tier 3. So I guess this one I don't have to use my bullions. So that'd be the way. This one sticks. RIP. I think we covered everything. Yeah, we did. All right, so that's that stuff. You can see I kept very, very, very little. Now we'll do Monospring. This is a set I love, but obviously this stuff has to be good. This is for spammers. This is for healers, any kind, mostly utility kind of heroes. So let's soldier on. Yeah, we still have a lot to do, don't we? This one I kept just because, like, that's kind of crazy. It's got DPS. Not every rolls like that, though. That's a quick, easy sell. What we got here? Let's go. No. Gluttony piece. Worst gluttony piece, I think. Let me see. Hard to say. I will keep both. Who cares? This one, no attack speed. It's got to go. I really want attack speed on this stuff. This one does have attack speed. I guess I'm kind of desperate. We'll keep it if we don't have better. We do have better there, though. Might need 2, though. Tank piece, no HP. Huge rage regen, so maybe there's a use for it. No attack speed, but I could see that cooking. This one will be pretty fast. You can see there's not that much of this. I think this one I don't like, but I only have the 2 attack speed ones, actually, so I kind of have to keep it. This one's obviously fantastic. This one's very weird. I think we're done with this piece. All right, moving on. Let's see. Maybe. We got to roll it first. I don't know. I can't check out any Discord messages right now, guys. Honestly, once I took that break, I got so like comfy not doing this. I got to stay dialed in. By the way, for people watching on YouTube, the break was 3 minutes. But yeah, I was like, oh, it feels great to not be doing this. So I got to get this over with, marathon it. Otherwise, I'm never going to be done. This Bangle piece, pretty good. Wish it had attack speed. This piece is great. It's on Gluttony for a reason. This piece blows. Healer. No, it blows. Let's be honest. The rolls suck. I'm not going to reroll it. This piece is good. That's a good example. This piece blows. Definitely. Look at this piece is freaking gorgeous, especially on a Bangle because you want the tankiness. I mean, if this had if this was like 20% and this was whatever, it'd have to be 400, it'd be like perfect, probably a forever game piece unless they have a new, better version of the set. We'll keep this for the attack speed. Went through all this, right? Yes, we did. On to the next one. We got Glacier. I keep way too much Glacier, let's be honest. For the Glacier, I got to be way stricter than I normally am. Let's actually sort my main stat first. We need a couple HP for each. We need a couple attack for each, and that's literally it. This piece sucks. Sell it. Some potential in this piece. Let's see what the other options are. This piece sucks. I'm going to be selling some of these Glacier Ancients eventually, so let's compare this. 21%. Let's go there. Okay, let's see. Pretty good. Blows. A lot of these Ancients, I'm serious, are going to be sold, but this is crazy good, like Constance inspo piece. Just cranking that attack to the moon. This one's solid. Let's compare. 21, 320, 1845. At least has the attack speed. We'll keep it. This one's not good enough, I don't think. And then, yeah, some of these are going to get sold. Okay, cool. That's Glacier. So now we've got Night Terror. These are pieces that I'm never going to run a Night Terror set unless I'm doing it for content. You can see I have very little. Oh, wait, sorry. That was Glacier just with HP. Excuse me. Defense bonus, I'm only going to keep the Ancients. I don't even want them. And then attack bonus. These need to have huge HP subs and flat attack, that kind of thing. No. This one's like very weird. I will keep this one. Why not? This one is not as interesting as that other one, in my opinion. This one with no HP bonus, I think it's an L, even though it looks kind of nice. And this one's obviously an L. Let's see here. That sucks. We'll come back. This is an interesting piece. All the rolls are too low, but definitely an interesting piece of Ever Glacier DPS could happen. This one's obviously good. Let's compare these two. Yeah, this one can go. And we haven't done the amulets yet. All right, let's level this stuff. Without flat attack, it'd have to roll it really well, and it didn't. This one I like. This could work for some stuff, I think. Not a piece I'm willing to get off my account. This piece is fine. This piece, no flat attack, no flat HP. I think this piece goes. Final one, what is this? I guess I'll keep it for now. I don't know. I kind of don't like it. No, I'm going to sell it. Okay, sweet. Now let's see if there's anything that isn't attack bonus, defense bonus, HP bonus. Here's an attack speed one. This piece sucks so much. But I guess it's good for broken set spammer stuff, but then there's not even HP. This piece will get sold whenever I do my ancient selling. This piece obviously is just terrible. Probably this piece too. Yep. Let's see here. This piece is kind of interesting. This is the one we'll keep, and then we'll keep that. I mean, why are they doing crit damage? Look at this piece. Look at these pieces. Do they play the game? When you see a piece like that, do you wonder, do they play the game? Okay, Night Terror basically exists to be ascended to Ageless Wrath on my account right now. So that's the guys I'm looking at through. The only exception would be, oh, this could be a cool piece for a showcase if I don't want to use tier 2 gear. So very content creator lens, but I guess there's not gonna be a lot, so I'll describe the pieces. This could be good for content. Let's start with, I don't know why I keep starting with the rings. Let's start over here. This piece isn't good enough. Let's sell it. This piece is, yeah, broken set, old broken set tank piece. I'll explain why I think they're there too. This piece is just bad. Maybe for content, but definitely sell that otherwise. This is probably the better one for content, isn't it? Let's compare. They're very comparable. I'll keep both. I'm bored. We'll keep all the ancients for now, but all those crit rate ones are going to get sold. This one, just terrible. Let's be honest. Can we be a little less terrible? All right, this one will stay because it's a little less terrible. I'll try to keep at least one non-ancient of each. This one's kind of fine, maybe for that specific use. Otherwise, obviously, it's an insta-sell. This is an insta-sell. We'll compare at the end. This is an old tank piece. This is, I don't know. I mean, what's the least terrible? The crit damage here is 12%. I would keep the one without the crit damage then. Okay, that's Night Terror. We might as well just follow in suit. Now we'll skip for a sec. Actually, we did them all. No, so now we'll do Wisdom, Insight, and finally Asclepius. What are we looking at over here? This is attack most flat attack. A very weird piece. I don't know. I guess this was an old broken set spammer piece. But on a ring too, you need Rage Regen. That's not going to cut it. We'll try to do the same thing we did with Night Terror and keep one non-ancient of each. Like this is a good candidate. This one on Allura. I will unequip it though. I don't want random gear on random heroes. We've got old broken tank piece. We've got no crit, don't care, especially on a bangle, terrible. Old broken tank piece, nice. And then this is the one we keep, and this is going to be the one we sell, I suppose. I guess I'll 16 this one if the attack speed's really good. Maybe this is the better piece for the video. that makes the answer for us. Warren Canvas is saying they hate us. Moonton thinks we're unwanted stepchildren and shafting us with the gear and race. Pretty funny. Oh boy, 861. We're making progress, baby. This is brutal. Old broken tank piece. No attack bonus. That's just, I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Just, I guess it just has great rolls. I don't know. This isn't, I mean, maybe it's something. I don't know. We'll come back. Maybe that's something. Again, this is strictly for content. I'm thinking, no, this piece is clearly better than this piece. This piece is gone. This piece is probably the best, especially if we want to run a not 100% crit build. This piece is kind of spicy back in the day, I'm sure. I don't know why it's on Aeon of all people. That's pretty funny. This piece is really spicy. That's going to be the winner, and that's going to be the crit damage winner. So we'll sell this. Sell this. This one's just weird, but we are going to sell it. But I mean, what crazy rolls on this gear, huh? Interesting little thing. This guy, freaking Aurum, loves being in this weird wisdom tank gear. What was I thinking? Mr. Frank says he's watching this instead of cleansing his own account. And D Toro Morphling says he's actually has learned something as a mid-game player. That's pretty cool. That's what I love to hear. No crit rate, you gone. No crit rate, you gone. This piece, oh, it's HP. I will keep it for HP one day, and then maybe we ascend it to Soulbound Arcana. I mean, I've always got a handful of those. Not now, but, you know, if we need the HP DPS, this piece obviously sucks. I guess we have to keep this last one regardless, and we will. That's Wisdom. Finally, let's do Insight. We're getting there. We are definitely getting there. I told you it's going to be in this like 700-800 range. All right. Yeah, attack bonus, rage regen. Interesting. Better. Worse. Sell. Okay. This is very unique looking. We're finding some funky pieces here because like they never would show up as an ancient. You just don't see them all the time. All right, broken set tank. No good. There was a lot of spice here. If this was crit rate, this would be ascended. It's too bad. Sell. That's a sell. We had all the subsets we needed, man. We had them all. I guess this is the one we'll keep for the video because who knows if somehow we ever get a ton of recast hammers, right? That crit rate sucks. This piece is like, we'll keep these two. Again, this is strictly through my weird content creator lens. I'm looking at this. This is probably the point to just ignore me with this stuff. This one's okay. These actually, all three of these are kind of okay. I guess this is the least juicy. We'll keep the other two. Who cares? All right, Asclepius. Hey. All right, non-enhanced first. We got some new pieces. How did this get? Oh, this is HP DPS because Asclepius does give an HP bonus. Rolls bad. So again, if you don't want the HP DPS right side rules, just delete them. Same thing here. So sell. All right, let's make our way along. Not good enough. This is like a piece you see, and this looks great, right? Rage Regen with attack bonus, attack speed, heal effect. If this rolls well, I'll ascend it to Invig. But it didn't, so it's gone. That's why I rolled it to 8. This one is more interesting. I think my Invig's good enough, so I will sell it, but that's something, because I don't ascend the Gear Grade 2 stuff as much, so I'm just leveling this so I can show you. You can see I've got a lot of these. 916. At one point I had over 2,000 for that, but it was strictly... I went through a bunch strictly using it, bringing Night Terror to Ageless Wrath for Guild Wars. Here's a tank piece, and this isn't a bad one because you get the HP bonus. We'll keep that. Here's a tank piece, slightly worse. We'll sell that. We don't need more than like one Asclepius tank set. This isn't good. We had like a good defense-based healer. I would turn this into Invig, so maybe we'll keep it just for that. This one I do want to make Invig. I do like it. The problem is it's a ring and not a... If this was a bangle, I'd do it in a second, but I'll keep it because I was thinking about it already. This is like just not good enough, I think, so this is going to go. All right, let's continue. Oh, there's so many pieces! Sell. I'm so running out of gas and I have to poop. You can't make this stuff up, guys. I've got to poop. No Rage Regen. I'm not going to send it. Especially, I want attack speed on my amulets. This is really interesting, weird piece. This is something you could ascend if you wanted like DPS Invig. So maybe if I ever need that, I've got that. Great tank piece. This is fine, I guess, for Faction Trials Healer. I'm assuming that's what that was. No, I do not want to share that. I want to sell that. Nice tank piece. We'll keep 2, I guess. So let's see. Are any of these better? This is good for the healing, cranking the HP to the moon, shields kind of thing. This is maybe tank DPS. We'll keep that. And this one I'll sell. Some nice, interesting little diamonds in the rough there. This is no good. This is no good. I really want to run my... Dang, am I that desperate that she's wearing that? I guess I am. This is kind of spicy. This could maybe get ascended one day. Big heal effect, big flat attack. I like those. All right, continuing on. I'm going to be spot on with this 750, guys. We're much closer to the end than you guys realize. We're now only on tier 2 and tier 3. And I've gone through like all this stuff, right? This piece is spicy, not that good, but we'll keep it. Like this is like a faction trials piece. This piece no good. This piece no good. Keep in mind, I'm not doing the ancients, and a lot of these things will specifically be ancients, so we're gonna go pretty quick. I can see the finish line. I can taste it, baby. This piece had potential. But yeah, there's no way I'm using a refining on this. I'm probably going to sell it, I think. That's sad. Yeah, I'm going to sell that. Now we can probably use a faction trials. I feel too bad selling that. Yeah, you see a quick equip thing going on here, but this isn't good. So my quick equips can get better, I guess, once I get rid of pieces like this. There's no place for it. Maybe with the crit rate bangles. What am I doing with my crit rate? Do I have a bunch of them? I got 1, 2, just 1, 2. Maybe for that. Let me think about it. No, there's no Rage Regen. I've outgrown that. Here, this is what I'm talking about. This is a broken set tank piece, but it's tier 2, so we can use that definitely at least for faction trial heroes. This is a better version to go with the crit rate bangle. We can keep that. This is going to be the same kind of thing. We can keep that. We're going quick, baby. We're going quick. Is that turtle being? No, but I'm kind of moving around because I got to poop. Absolutely, I do. All right, let's continue on. Here's a broken set one, but it's bad. That broken set tank, I mean. Here's a broken set one that's okay. I guess we can keep it. This piece kind of blows. This piece really blows. Yeah, so does this one. Okay, sweet. Almost under 800. Wait, did I not do? Hold on, let me see. Oh, wow, I had the button clicked. Whoops. I was wondering. I was like, oh, yeah, they're all already up. But I was kind of right. It was just the one. Okay, cool. Let's just make sure to leave that button off. I hope I didn't have it on for other stuff, did I? Oh, I did. Frick! No, I didn't notice the button. A couple things I'll have to pick off here. This would be for a DPS, but it's definitely not good enough. Those don't even exist yet. This is not good. If this had Rage Regen. Obviously, also the rolls suck, but so that was at one point a very high potential piece. We're never going to keep heal effect. We're never going to level that. What would we do before Asclepius? Do all these things we have to check 12s now? Or are we good? Nah, I think I must have clicked it later on. Nice. Okay, cool. Pick it up with Infernal Roar. A lot of stuff to go through here. How did this make it? Oh, this is a defense-based DPS. So if you don't want it, I probably would never run them without the defense main stat for that stuff. So for me, it's just a sell, but this is how we set the filters. Again, totally up to you guys. That's obviously a sell. Let me actually... No, it's okay. I was going to say I'll unlock everything quickly, but I don't think that helps. This piece had potential. It did not fulfill said potential. This piece has a use, right? Like this could go on Zarus, Virna. Well, Virna doesn't do basic attacks, but it could go on Zarus. I think Zealous it works. So this could be like a, not main piece, but something we use. A ring. Do I have a bunch of crit rate bangles? I'm probably gonna end up selling them all anyway. Let me take a peek. I don't even have any. Okay, so then we can really... I don't like that stuff. Let's go back to Infernal Roar. That one I kind of like. This one, defense DPS. I guess we can keep it just because why not? This one is definitely a sell. Yeah, this with just attack bonus and flat attack. I don't know what I was thinking. That's obviously a sell. We need that Rage Regen at least. This one is like a broken set spammer piece. I think it's borderline. Actually, what we can do is take a peek at what we've got. It ranks pretty high for what I've got, so we'll keep that as a broken set option. Broken set utility piece. This piece is still pretty good. This piece we can keep. No, we got over here. Borderline, but it's a no. Which we got over here. No crit rate, no deal. No. This is definitely a sell. All right, let's move on. So you can see what it looks like on my account. I have not all my amulets for Infernal Roar are this, right? That's what we have to do. I did. You can see, like, if I was really being thoughtful, I was like, oh, I only have 1 crit damage. We could always ascend Insight if we wanted, and I'm going attack bonus most of the time anyway, right? But that's something to consider for your account. If you're still here taking advice. What do we got here? Lots and lots of bangles for some reason. No crit rate, and it's a bangle. That's a yes sell. Sell that thing. This is brutal. My God. Bangle, definitely gonna sell that. Interesting looking piece here. I don't really know what I was thinking keeping it. I guess I leveled it way back in the day. Very weird thing again. We'll definitely sell that. We take a quick gander. Yeah, we got the 2 crit damage ancients anyway, so we can really be very picky. This stuff, I don't need to be like, oh, let's keep a mediocre set like I did with the tier 1 stuff. It's like, no, if I'm using tier 2, I'm freaking using tier 2. No attack bonus. What are you even doing there? I guess maybe that could work for like a defense-based DPS, but without attack speed either. I just don't want it. Here's like a broken set tank piece. I kind of don't hate it. This piece, it's borderline. There's no crit damage. It could be interesting for some stuff, but I am going to sell it. I need to make more space. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't care. What are we working with here? Don't like it either. Definitely don't like that. You can see how many worthy pieces aren't ancients, right? It's just like so hard to get good pieces that aren't ancients. Like here's one. It like never happens, right? Like this is close maybe. I guess we'll keep that. We really don't have too much. All right, so that's going to be our Infernal Roar. On to Soulbound Arcana. I don't know why I skipped that. Lots of these too. I got to go fast. You know what? Let's go by main stat. It'll be easier for me to visualize. No crit damage, no deal. Even though the subs are pretty spicy, right? But I'm not going to recast that or anything, so no way. Nope. Oof, brutal. This one we'll definitely keep. I want at least 3 of these attack bonuses for each. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we're kind of cooking, so I can be really picky. No, thank you. This goes with a crit rate bangle. How many crit rate bangles of this do I have? Yeah, probably we will keep that. Obviously, it's not high tier at all, but it's not like my account's that good that we're glazing over that. Attack bonus. Oh, yeah, we did this already. Excuse me. This is obviously a sell. Why did I leave this? We'll leave that. We'll definitely sell that. We'll definitely keep that. Okay. I want at least 3 of each. At least. No. Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, enjoy. Mamma mia. Mwah, spicy meatball alert. Dang, that sucks. Tons of attack speed on this thing, but I don't see the use for it, to be honest. I think it has to go. No attack speed, otherwise it could be a broken set kind of healer thing. That's good, obviously. This is fine. This is obviously good. That defense thing is hilarious, but yeah. Okay, the rest is obviously going to be good. All right, did I do everything? That's not bad. Oh, we only did attack bonus, obviously. All right, let's do everything besides crit damage, and we'll do that last. Broken set healer piece without main stat on a ring. I mean, what are you wearing? Why are you wearing this? This must be a quick equip thing. This is pretty spicy for defense DPS with that big flat defense too. Broken set utility piece, it works. Broken set utility piece, it works. Broken set tank piece, it works. Bad broken set tank piece or bad HP DPS piece that has to get sold. Yeah, another bad HP DPS, unless I have to keep it because it's the only one. That one, another. I got a whole set for the defense-based DPS. Yeah, this one has to go. Yikes. Done. Look at some of these rolls are just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Great broken set tank piece. Okay, sweet. And now we'll do only crit damage. That's all that remains. So there's the one here. Excellent piece. Those 3, no crit rate. Done. This one, I feel like it's like borderline, maybe. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. And we'll ditch this one. Okay, cool. Maybe that could have gone a crit rate thing, but I mean, it needs to be really special for that. Okay, we're done with all the tier 2 sets now. Oh no, we haven't done Invig, excuse me. And then we'll be done with all the tier 2 sets. First thing we can do, we can see if there's any inspiration pieces we have to roll. Looks like no. Here's 2. These are always fun. These can be account changing if they roll well. That's going to be a no for me, dog. Rage Regen with flat attack. Come on, baby. Okay. Okay. This piece is definitely staying on the account one way or another. Yeah, that's fine. It's not insane, but that's pretty good. That can fit on a lot of heroes. Healers, inspo, lots of things. That's good. That's good. If the heal effect is like huge, let's see. By the way, guys, if you didn't think we were going to get higher, we've now officially made gold, right? So over the whole process, we started at 96 million. We're over 98 now. Trust the process. Joel Embiid style. If this Rage Regen rolls, maybe. Oh my God, just sell it. Get it out of my face. I don't want to look at it. Oh God. Some of this gear is so bad. If this rolls, this can go with a crit rate bangle that I have. Well, no, it didn't. For like a DPS unit like Wrath and Guild Boss 1 or something, if I was ever to do that. This one's okay. Healer stuff. This one's solid. This stuff is hard to come by, man. And I've ascended some of this. I mean, some of the good ones. Obviously not that. That's fine. I got to say, it is. Oh, I'm still going by just flat attack, I realized. I was like, oh, why am I this strapped? Okay, yeah, reset it. Excuse me. All right, we had our fun rolling. This I'll bring to 12. If this rolls pretty good, I'll do the attack speed. It didn't, though. Let's not waste our gold. Not that it even matters. Defense healer piece. I guess if it ever comes, I don't know. I guess we'll keep it. I don't know. Or like it go, you know what? I could also go maybe like, you know, you just got to put Mari in, I don't know. Can it? I'll keep it. I don't want to overthink it. It's a waste of my time. Selling that is not a waste of my time. That stinks. Some of this gear is so bad, huh? Jesus Christ. Let me actually just max this so I don't have to keep looking at it. Who cares about saving gold? All right, cool. Cool. Like, not a bad inspiration hero piece, but I really do have better. God, this isn't good either. This is a nice tank invig piece, which is something you might want. This is that defense healer piece. This is another tank piece, but you can see we've got better, so we'll sell it. You're not going to need more than one, I don't think, for content. This is an interesting DPS piece. You can see it's actually on Wrath. Don't even know what's going on here, to be honest. I don't. What even? No. Nice tank piece. I guess I'll just keep it. Really, I mean, we got some options here, baby. Tanky with some speed. We'll keep it. This is like a healer, HP healer piece if we need it. This piece stinks. So now we're right above Laurel. This piece no good. Oh my God. I can see the home stretch. Here comes 750 too. Healer. This is a good attack healer piece. Obviously, it's hard to get the good invig. It really is. That Eliza piece. This is Eliza when she's just allured for something and she needs to wear gear. is fine. This is obviously good. Borderline, I'll keep it for now. I'm that desperate. I will sell that for sure. Here's a little DPS piece I keep for the same reasons. This is HP healer. It's okay. We'll keep it, but it's obviously not special. I would really like to have better Invi gear, and trust me, I've tried. No one, I farm a ton of gear too, but just big crit rate. But then, like, who are we kidding? We're not keeping this piece. Actually, the flat attack. Let me get a sense. What's my best? You know what? I almost just sold that, and I actually think we need this for our inspo heroes. You're somewhere around Ezrin, right? That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine. This is not fine. Don't see any use for this. This is okay for a healer, HP healer. Yeah, we have multiple pieces like this? That's fine. All right, continue. So many Invig pieces. Oh my god. All right, let's go thing by thing, I guess. Does it have to roll really well because it doesn't have attack speed and it's an amulet, and then we didn't get it, so we actually are going to sell that, which is sad. Here's some nice things. Oh yeah, give me that big rage regen. Then this is nice. Oh yeah, this is nice for an HP healer, right? I almost always want attack speed on the amulet for a healer. That totally works. So there's one. I lost count of our total good pieces. I want to say we're like at 7. But overall, it feels like it's been okay. There's just been some stretches where it's just like, how can I even stay sane, That's going to be a yikes for me, dog. I guess I can just quickly... I kind of have to compare. Hold on. Do I have some better stuff? Oh, I absolutely do. Like this. Like this. Like that, too. This is a sell. Let's see these. Especially on an amulet. It's a sell because we got the better tank things above. Okay, ditch it. Back to our 12s. This one, it's like borderline for a tank. Do we have something better? We got to compare again. Oh, we really do. Okay. So where's that one we don't like? You're gone, baby. So at this point, definitely do your comparisons and stuff. You want to stay on top of everything. Okay, come on. Pick up the pace, baby. This one is weird. This can go, if I had like a crit rate bangle, I don't think I'd do. So it's got to just for like that weird kind of thing I discussed. This piece is pretty cool. HP healer, it's okay. This piece is not good enough. This is mind-numbing stuff, isn't it? HP healer, maybe defense healer. Attack. This is a weird DPS thing I keep. It's hard to be picky with these Invig stuff. The grind is legit, man. I'm streaming all day long. The stream time does not reflect it. It's okay for, I guess, attack based healer. Not ideal. This is fine. This is a fine piece. Good for attack based healer. Wish it had rage regen, obviously. I know I said to keep this before, but we had 3 options. That was the worst. Just ditch it. I guess with the crit rate bangle kind of situation. It's so niche, but whatever. That's fine. This one's great. Attack speed, HP bonus, rage regen. Or if you want the attack bonus, flat attack, rage regen, and the HP bonus to give tankiness to the heal. You see it's on Elwyn for a reason. This one is very good for an Invic hero. Not tons of HP bonus too. Now we're going to get into good pieces. This piece is legitimately just fine. This piece is borderline. This piece is probably sell. This is the one right before Pharisee. It just went out of order. I lost it. Where the frick did it go? Why didn't it say in order? All right, let's pick it up here, I guess. This piece is good. It's fine. Fine. Was this the piece? Yeah, without attack speed. I just don't like it on an amulet. Sell that. This is okay. I don't like it, but I think it's close enough. This one's okay as well. You wish this was heal effect, but whatever. This one is quite nice, even for an amulet without the attack speed main. This one's solid. Okay, cool. Now our rings. Might as well go stat by stat, I think, here. Let's make sure we got none of that. Cool. How about this? I will heal effect first. This one's pretty good. This one sucks. Borderline, but I think this is going to be an L. Let's ditch it. Okay, that was heal effect. No crit damage. Rage Regen, this is always spicy. If it has attack speed, it's staying, basically. Oh, that roll's brutal. I think actually that is a sell. That rolls so bad. We'll keep the rest. You don't have to, if it's on Leia, right? I don't even have to check it. No, I'm gonna, but yeah, great, fine. That was Rage Regen. Let's do HP bonus. Yeah, this one's pretty fine. This one's really not. This isn't either. Maybe for that tankiness, do I have a better option? Oh, I definitely do. Okay, so this can go. Yeah, put in a R type in chat saying they need to put in a warning that say like be careful, this isn't a gear plan. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to go check all my gear plans after that. That's a very good point. But they don't have it yet. This piece is so borderline. I think let's just sell it. Let's not overthink it. It's not good. All right, cool. That was HP, defense, nothing, attack. No. This is fine for that stupid example I keep giving. That's enough Rage Regen with tankiness. We'll keep it. We'll obviously keep that. This piece is phenomenal. Wish that was heal effect. Be cool, but also overpowered. Imagine if you could recast a stat, like what the not even the not the amount, but what the stat actually was. Because this is heal effect. This would be perfect attack healer ring for my account. This is close, but that's not even close. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't like that. Cool. Attack bonus, flat HP. Okay, we did it all. Nice. That is now we're officially on to tier 3. Officially. I have such little morale. You can see some of this is already all being worn. I'll check this piece. Let's see. We got 2 other HPs. I'll sell this one, but I'll keep so I have enough for 3 sets. Done. Easy. I don't have much to... Oh, wait. Sorry, I didn't see my not enhanced. Whoopsie. Ooh, lots of not enhanced to go through. I was keeping like all the morale I got in the beginning. Crazy, wild stats on this one. No attack speed, but real DPSer stuff. Maybe we'll do this. Yeah, why not? We'll keep that. That's funky. This is interesting. Maybe a HP, DPS, or some kind of hybrid weird thing. But not if it rolls like that. Heal effect with no main stat, so no attack bonus or HP bonus, no attack speed. I don't even have to look at it. This is a sell. I'm gonna have a ton of morale saved because when I started, I was very much just keeping any morale because before I did my forging, I had no morale gear, right? It's no good. We already know we have the 16s if we need them. Yeah, right. So there's 4. Fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Give me a big defense bonus. We definitely would like a tank set of this. Not with that roll. Ditch it. We know we already have the 3 of each of everything. This is an interesting little thing here. So a little bit of everything. If this wasn't an amulet, I'd keep it. But on the amulet for this kind of hero, I probably would want attack speed. So for the attack speed stuff, I'll be way, way more lenient. So if this rolls even mediocre, these last 2 stats, I'm going to keep it. I think I am going to keep that. I mean, who knows if something comes up. I don't know the next time I'm forging. That's a yikes. Sell it. Get it out of my face. I don't even know why I'm leveling this. This piece is no good. Maybe it wasn't an amulet, but yeah, that only could maybe be like a healer piece to me, and I'm going to want attack speed. So again, I don't know why I leveled that. That's terrible. Some of these I need to know that they're here for a stupid reason. This could maybe work for like Gwendolyn, where you just want to crack HP to the moon. Not if it rolls like that. Tank piece. Oh yeah, this is staying regardless, so we might as well max it. Oh yeah, perfect. So this is a HP DPS piece. It's gonna have to roll pretty dang well for me to care. That ain't that. Okay. Really nice subs. If it wasn't on amulet, I'd be excited, but it isn't on amulet, so I kind of don't care at all. Interesting little DPS piece. Maybe if the attack speed's high enough, could even work for a healer. Not if it rolls like that. I'll roll the crit, because why not? We were flirting with 100 mil for a second, but then I started spamming everything. It would have had to be really high on that crit for me to keep it. Insane substats for an attack-based healer. I'm going to be really lenient with this, even though it's an amulet. Yeah, this is staying on the account. Oh, God, that is depressing. It's still going to stay because I am desperate, but that sucks. That's a sell. Oh, these substats, man. Oh, this could have been so good. I'm not going to recast it, so it's a sell. Ooh, baby. Oh, let's do a quick little peek here with the max. We got 6 of them. Yeah, this all looks fine. Kept find 3 more. Yeah, okay, cool. We're getting there, baby. The morale's going to be the hardest one. Morale and Wings of Grace. I'm sure I kept a ton of Wings of Grace. After that, with heal effect, if the attack speed's really high, we'll keep it. Yep. All right, we'll keep this. Now I'm tearing back through my gold. Yes. Okay, cool. This is pretty cool. That's a sell. You know what I can quickly do? Save us a little time. Try. This has attack speed, obviously. Any morale with Rager Gem with an attack speed sub is an insta keep. This will definitely keep. We're going to keep. Keep to roll. Yeah, we'll keep. Maybe it's going to be all of this. This might have been a time waste, not a time save. This kind of blows. No, but it has attack speed, right? So I'll probably still roll it. Okay, this was a time waste. Sorry. I just start rolling. Just roll everything to 8. If it doesn't roll well, we move on. Yeah, don't care about that. Home stretch. Oh my God, I gotta keep reminding myself. It is past 7 p.m. my time. Holy moly. Focus. Yeah, that is not the attack speed roll we are looking for. Could be really good for a tank. Come on. Not like that, it can't. I gotta say, guys, try to talk for this many hours straight. It's not fun. If you think it's fun, it's not. These rolls are not fun either. Jeez Louise. Dang, these all had potential, and they're all rolling dog water. Like, come on. I'm so desperate. Please. Holy crap, man. Nothing just with at least a big attack speed sub or something. This is all useless. I mean, I might have to keep this one regardless. I'm that bad. This is that bad. No, I can't. I'll never wear that. I hate morale right now. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I still have my 3 options. We're not going to find any to keep here. All right, great tank substats. Come on. Please. This will stay. I guess it has to. Yeah, all right. Thank you. At least, my standards are so low. More tank substats, please. Too many defense main stats. All right, you're gone. At least the other one rolled. Freaking yikes. I got to roll it because if this attack speed and Rager could roll, it'd freaking be, yeah, it could be something. Roll big. I'll probably still keep it. Oh my God. Yeah, it kind of is what it is. Yep. All right, that's the morale. Finally, we're done with it. Got about enough for 4 sets. Interesting stuff. All right, we'll go a lot faster through everything but the Wings of Grace. So the question is, do we do the Wings of Grace first? Oh, wait, I got way less Wings of Grace. Nope, there you go. Now let's just do it now before I lose my mind. This is stuff I really need, right? So it needs to roll even mediocre. You know what I'll do? That doesn't have to go to 16, but that can stay. Now I'm being lazy. Don't be lazy. Focus. Max it. So keep in mind, we were like over, but now I'm just going to max out anything even close to worthwhile. So here's an attack-based healer with terrible substats, but whatever. Ring without rage. This one I feel like I can just sell unless this rolls humongous somehow. I never do gold raid. It's just from farming artifact material raid and selling almost all the gear I get. Rings are tricky, you know. Let's see what the rage regen is. Dang. Okay, this can somehow have a place. Big roll, big roll. All right, cool. Interesting little piece. Tanky substats, come on. Just max it. Who cares? Oh yeah. Whatever. Yeah, interesting. What a huge roll. We need that attack speed, baby. Come on. I'm gonna max it. This is so pathetic. Huge roll. We'll take it. It's so bad, but we need it. This stuff you got to be so lax with. It's brand new and it's very useful, especially now that they patched it. Well, we were way high until I started just maxing every one of these stupid pieces. Yeah. I mean, we're keeping it, right? Yeah. Give me that rage regen. No, you gone. You gone. There's something we can sell. Need some rage regen pieces. Yeah, all that can stay. Hey. Okay, let's do the attack speed stuff first because this stuff I'm gonna like basically have to keep all of it. Oh yeah, I'm sick of 16ing, so that will obviously stay. You know what I used to do if it was a piece I wanted to enhance in the future, I'd make it +9 or +13. So there you go. We'll do that from now on. It's 12 it. Yep. This actually takes longer. I guess okay. There we go. Fine. There you go. I'll stick to my thing. Oh, this has heal effect. It has main stats. Come on. Yeah. Okay. No, frick. Let's max this. I got to see how this turns out. Big rage regen. Big rage regen. It's still good enough. Nah, this sucks. But yeah, for certain content, you just need the set. You just need them. You need the warm body wearing the set. That's a great piece. No attack speed, but yeah, we got those two. We got all these other ones to do. I already did my attack speed stuff. So if these first two +8s don't roll, we're gonna start selling again. We got enough now to build some sets. I think I can actually double check that quickly. Yeah, we got 14. We got 14. We got 4. Crit damage with these substats on an amulet. There's no shot. There's no shot. All right, with the attack speed and the HP bonus, yeah, it could be interesting. We'll keep it. We got the +9 already. Nice. This is like a terrible piece. So unless it rolled big at the beginning, and I was like, oh, maybe I can get some attack speed out of it. But especially on an amulet, I don't care. If you guys wonder why I keep saying, especially on a ring, especially on an amulet, attack speed can only be the main stat on an amulet. Rage regen can only be the main stat on a ring. And that's stuff I really need for my utility heroes or my healers. So that's kind of what I have in mind. This will be just for the attack speed if it rolls. This is terrible. I mean, all three flat stats. That's just an insta sell. Can't have that on your account. Tank piece. Oh yeah, we're gonna max this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was very very Kool-Aid, man. All right, DP. Interesting little DPS thing going on here. Not with that roll. Nothing interesting about that. A home stretch. Yeah, this sucks. I do. Oh, I turned off the quick. Yeah, I don't. That piece, I was never gonna keep that piece. Okay, nice little interesting thing here. Attack speed with rage regen. Oh, let's see. I was always gonna keep it. There's only that many not enhanced pieces left. That gives you guys a little perspective how close we actually are to the finish. There's all our 16s. There's this. Yeah, everything here's 9, 13, or 16. We can stay with it. That is Wings of Grace, folks. We're done, baby. I definitely need to keep more of these bangles. I don't know what's going on over there. Again, auto sold. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a special rule for that potentially on my account. All right, let's finish it off. We did Morale, Wings of Grace, Unshaken Will. Do I got any of that to cook with? Looks, I got no Unshaken Will in my account. Not that I like it that much, but that's crazy. It just, I mean, I've only forged once, but nothing hit the filters. These are all exclusives. These are all exclusives. These are all exclusives. Tempered Will. All right, let's get after it. Okay, I'm trying to think what I could even use this for, though. Nothing. I should have never even leveled it. This is kind of spicy. Not with that roll, it isn't. I might keep it, though, just to finish a set. Yeah, I will. Crazy subs. Let's just 12 it. It's going to be good enough. Okay, cool. There. I mean, I'm going to keep this piece regardless, so let's just max it. Pretty nice. Something. Probably just going to max this too. The subsets are good. Yeah. And dang, that is it for the Tempered Will. Let's go to the Cataclysm. These are probably just going to be exclusives. Here's one. I'll still keep it because we're desperate. Keep all that. All exclusives. Wish you could do hide exclusives. All exclusives, guys. Very, very end. That's it. That is it. We got just under 700. Mamma mia. Let me do a final time check. I think we might have just squeezed in under 3 hours. Just over 3 hours. So there we go. Dubs in the chat. If you made it to the end, definitely you're a trooper. It probably was even harder than it was for me to do it. So let me know where you cleanse it. If you made it to the end, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll give you a plaque somewhere or something. I don't know. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate it so much. This was a crazy marathon. There's actually still a bunch of people. The chat's popping up. We're down to 64 viewers, but those of you that made it with me, you're awesome. Thank you. Let me know if you're cleansing along with me. Let me know if you're doing something else. Let me know if you regret watching every second of this. Let me know if it helped. It is what it is, baby. We are donezo. I can lie down. My bag is killing me. I still have not had a bite to eat today, and it is 7:30 on the dot, Mountain Standard Time. I'm out of here. Thank you. 693 pieces, down from 1,700 when we started, right? Because I did the quick sell. But then it was like, I don't know, 15 something. Pretty dang good. I'm really happy. Hopefully I don't have to do this for a very long time. Thank you, and peace. Goodbye. Share with your mother. Your mother probably needs the gear cleanse. Share with her. Okay.
Fastidious.
I'm done, guys. Holy crap. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Peace. Goodbye.